It's finally done. Good. I suppose it is time to start the day. Ooh, it's been a while. Gotta get back into the character mindset. Good morning, Tal.
Good morning, Val.
Good morning.
Good morning. Ugh. Feels pretty empty here.
Yes, we're missing 2 members.
I think we should put up a painting. That might help it.
Are you going to make a painting?
Do I look like I know how to paint?
That's what I thought.
I actually do. I made these logos.
Coffee, please. Yes. Oh, good morning, by the way.
Good morning.
There's some tea too.
There's tea, coffee. Which one wakes me up best always? Was it coffee? It's always
Yes.
coffee, right? Yes,
Well,
okay.
It depends on
Wait,
the
did you
tea.
make tea with this?
Coffee does
If you've
its
made tea
job.
with that, does that mean I need to pour it all out to make coffee?
Yes.
Have
I'll just
tea.
mix both. I'll just mix both. It's fine.
Oh God, don't do that.
Oh, it'll be fine.
It really won't.
Ah, sweet relief.
How are you feeling tonight, huh? Today, not tonight.
Well, I dare say I'm getting used to this being tired. I'll be honest though. Reinvigorated. I've got a couple of ideas up my. Well, gamison. That's the right word. Yes. I was thinking of ways to deal with my own weaknesses throughout the week. So, too much stress about all of you, and it's really who's gone now. So, you know. But would it be wise to think about myself a bit?
It is important to work on oneself before others.
Yes, definitely. I didn't realize that before, I think. But as, your friend, I feel very much compelled to ask you, how did you all sleep? Did you sleep good, sleep well?
No, I didn't really sleep at all.
I'm fine.
Oh. Was there a reason, Kingsley, or?
Not really.
Oh. Well, we don't need reasons to sleep badly, do we? Or reasons to sleep well.
Oh, I'm still out of it.
Right.
I'll say it's great not having controller drift anymore.
I remember yesterday there was a bit of a missive put out that there's not going to be anything too busy going on outside of, I think Mordred had something planned over at the farm. A gathering trip. I'm sure you've seen it.
Yes.
Is everything okay? Everyone's very quiet.
Just one of those days, I guess.
Just one of those days. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go take a catch a lights out.
All right. Well, you know, if there is anything, you're free to always come to me as your team captain and friend. Or maybe we're all just tired today, honestly.
They might still be adjusting to. They did get along very well with some.
Right. I get it.
I'm going to catch some breakfast. You're welcome to join me.
That actually does sound quite nice.
Might as well finish this. It's not exactly the greatest, I'll admit.
Oh, right, Tell. I do believe it's been a while, but,
Yes?
I do believe you said that we were going to spar once my weapon was ready.
And your weapon is ready. And we're both recuperated.
Then perhaps at some point today.
Of course.
Unless you're chickening out.
Perhaps before the evening sets in. No. I'd never chicken out. No. I'd be more than happy to.
Oh my god, is that really the lawnmower? Excellent.
That weapon of yours, is it mighty effective or severely effective?
Well, if I'd
Chance of grievously wounding you?
told you everything about it, it'd be no fun.
Right. I look forward to getting my ass severely kicked.
Or burned.
It should be fun. I'll put up a fight. But morning. Good morning. You don't intend to say that there's fire, right? It breathes fire or something?
It doesn't breathe fire, Telcross. It merely shoots it.
Right. So like a spell, so you have a spell gun?
Yes, it's superheated compressed air.
You lost me at the compressed part. It did sound super, though. Superheated air.
Well, usually fire comes in a couple different colors, depending on how hot it is. This one is white.
Right. I've never seen a white flame before.
They're very hard to make. It's usually one of the hottest temperatures that things can go.
The hottest How hot is the hottest temperature? What can it do exactly? Am I going to die?
You're from southern Drosa, I'm sure you're familiar with the heat. It's just a little hotter.
Just a little hotter than 7 Oh, right. All right. Well, should be fine.
It should
Nothing to
only
worry about at
minorly
all.
wound you. It is still air at the end of the day. I'm saving the larger shots for a later
Really hot
project.
here. Got it. And I look forward to being burned. That is the strangest thing to come out of my mouth. I
Really,
don't
Telcross,
actually-
you really shouldn't
You
be
know.
saying things like that.
I look forward to dueling you. There, is that better?
Hey,
Yes.
I didn't have it in me
Morning,
to say it.
Natasha.
Good morning.
Good morning, Team
What a fun walk. Very fun.
Very fun walk. Sorry, I was just thinking about Stella's comment on Team Yellow. It could have been better, you know?
I believe she said
the originality to say
YOLO,
Team Bumblebee.
which I don't actually know what that means.
YOLO, what?
I heard two O's. I'm fairly certain.
Team YOLO. Well, whatever that means, I'm sure it's not good. It's Stella after all. Food. Morning, Zuko.
Feel good.
Hello,
Feel fine.
All right.
Feel ready to fight.
Lawnmower.
Are we fighting? Are we fighting? Are we fighting?
Don't know.
Why are we
I wanna fight something though. I wanna fight something.
Are we fighting? I'm ready.
Morning, Professor.
We should.
How was your morning training?
Try and fight in the training
I'm
grounds.
giving everyone the morning off because they've been doing really good the last week. So they'll have a bit of free time.
Let's see if we can get a bunch of people to just go there. Why not?
Yeah, they've earned it.
We'll all get together and beat the shit out of each other.
It'd be a big slobber knocker.
I haven't heard the term slobber knocker in a long time.
I've never heard it.
It's an Assixian term,
Not very familiar with it either.
Everyone gets involved.
and usually used in the EAC. It refers to as a,
We don't talk about those.
it's like a massacre, but no one dies.
I'm in the mood to fight.
I don't think so.
We're gonna see if we can gather as many people as I and fight in the arena.
But you can eat them.
You mean like a tavern brawl, perhaps?
Yes.
Right. Those are always fun.
Say just how many people
And some of these 16s call us savages.
Want to have a massive fight in the training grounds?
Are you? Is this blackmail?
A what?
Is this a mutiny?
A massive fight is a bunch of people.
That's why I said mainly used in the EAC. They're not exactly the brightest of the bunch.
Why not?
training? Hand-to-hand
It was a
combat.
joke.
Sure, knock yourself out. Look at the way you sound. It makes it sound like you're planning a mutiny.
I think that's enough for now.
I can stand by for medicals, but
Big where it counts. You can be almighty.
Okay.
Ori,
Yeah.
You say so.
do you wanna join us?
Sure.
Yes. Giant fight in the arena.
okay.
Giant fight arena.
I got rid of those faster than I thought I would.
Yeah, arena fight.
As many people as possible.
Morning, Lemon.
Whenever.
Good morning, Captain.
I had to return the hello. I didn't get a chance to. And I still lost the race.
No worries.
That's not three, that's like six.
Get in fight. Everyone.
It's all good.
Lothario,
That was a
would you
race.
like to join the giant fight in the arena?
Yeah,
Right.
Terra had a race here today.
Oh, hey, is that Eco?
Oh,
They race to the main
I
building.
see you.
Rest of it.
After your win the other week.
Giant slobber knocker.
I just enabled them too much, I think.
Slobber
I don't know what
knocker.
you're talking about, Professor, but yeah, of course, sir.
Nothing
yes, sir.
wrong with enabling your team. Everyone should pursue their goals, after all, right?
I
Although
mean, I
maybe-
think it depends.
Yes.
heard it here
Perhaps
first.
enabling.
Tell Karas is
Depends on the
enabling all
girl.
of us.
But we're not killing kids.
Please don't do
I don't mean like that.
I mean, the next
I don't
one.
like that.
It was only a couple potions. You can't be that mad.
Arena and then does a free for all fist fight.
I will
And they're-
shove this spoon down your throat.
spearheading the whole thing.
Um, well, I've got to get burnt later, so I don't think I'll be fist fighting.
No, I was just gonna watch if they actually did it.
Fine, you can be that mad. I apologized.
Increase your martial abilities.
Not
make sure
Megan.
that you keep in mind that
Didn't apologize to you, I apologized to Bombadil.
some form of human.
These potions, not yours.
Banana peel.
You all have limitations.
I apologized to Malik when he had his hands around my throat.
Lovely.
Where do I put it?
I mean,
I'm glad to see that the antidote worked.
today, and I think that
It was quite interesting.
Yes. You know, if we're all dead, that would have been my bad.
That would have been.
Mind if I sit here for a minute? I got a bit of a ear attack itch. I want your opinion on.
Sure.
So imagine, right? Every dorm has their own like weapon case, which is connected to an armband, maybe a captain or something, and the weapons would be able to be teleported from the case or anything that's in the case to the armband's location, so we don't have to run back to our dorms all the time. Would it be possible? I think.
Theoretically, yes. However, the manufacturing and crafting of such an object would take a substantial amount of time and would require multiple very skilled aetheric technicians to fully complete one, let alone
What would be the limit?
6. And it would be
What would be
limited
the
as well.
hardest part, you think? I mean, that's fair.
Getting one box to teleport to any other box. It's not like you can really create a theoretical separate pocket for it.
Sometimes I just like to eat
Plus, you'd need a system to identify each item, unless you want to teleport every single item every single time. Which, if 2 points called items at the same time, could cause some conflict.
Yeah, I feel that too.
My head's
Like some
hurting.
kind of
I'm trying to process what you're saying.
frequency that's interfering with each other, like canceling each other out, kind of stuff.
Maybe it'll help.
Yeah, it's a great
Or it
idea,
could
you know, just
split the teleport
talk.
between them and put them into a
Alright,
third area
Sorry.
comrades for you.
where you wouldn't have no idea. They could end up in A6 for all you know. Teleportation is a tricky one, and it should just be point to point most of the time. Like, our teleport system outside is actually 4 separate teleportation systems at each point, leading to a specific location.
So creating, maybe like for example, creating one to teleport your personal weaponry to you would be impossible, or at least very expensive and out of budget.
Very much so, yes. Besides, the only person skilled enough to probably make such a thing would be Professor Neller. I even admit teleporting is outside of my range.
Should we like maybe ask Neller like anyway, see what he thinks of it, or would you say it's a lost cause?
It would be a good idea. I doubt it would manifest to anything.
I mean, it would be.
It would be
start.
easier to
Maybe
make a
start research
teleport
for
from here to the what's closest? The EAC?
Huh. Well, that's a
Just to show you an
defensive.
example.
So you're saying the closer the range, the harder the...
No, he's talking about a multifunctional system, sort of like a inventory, where you would put all items in.
Necessarily, but
Well, unless you want to teleport
Oh, I
everything
see.
repeatedly, that's the only way.
a separate, unconnected chamber.
Unless you have a separate teleport for each and every item, which is expansive in itself.
Couldn't you
no,
just
it would just
put
be like
teleport
a
in a tool shed? And then, like, Oh, because it'd be mobile. Oh, that's confusing. Are you saying it'd be mobile?
It's tempting.
Like it would be more like you have at the dorms. Each dorm would have like their own crate, and this crate would be connected to the captain's like a wristband or something else that they would carry with them, so they would be able to call upon the items that are in the crate, such as weapons.
And then there's mobile teleportation is also more difficult. Such as we have set locations for all of our teleports here for a specific reason.
Huh.
Because they would be, if they would be moving, they.
Teleportation.
It was an idea of if there would be a certain box or a crate in the dorm of people where they would be able to put their weapons, and the captain would be able to call upon everybody's weapons, teleport them to the armband's location. But I do indeed realize that if you have a constant moving coordinate on your wrist, not only would they have to stay connected, which would take a lot of energy, it will also be interfering with like maybe the teleportation of the actual skull grounds, interfering with each other or any other magical device that you have on you at that moment, or maybe even people's magic itself. There will be constant channels and frequency changes.
Is due to the dangers of teleportation. The reason we have Aether Tech Fallen is because if any living person tries to use a teleportation spell, usually they die.
As long as you can get a medical
So, to minimize how many people try to cast these kind of spells.
And the device might use
I read in this.
your mana instead of the environment, depending on how it's wired. The testing phase would be wild.
Yeah, and if you do that too. Yeah. No, it's just a theory. Maybe we could have some
game theory.
In development.
A spell theory.
Go on.
Aye.
No, I'm not. Oh. Hello, Val. She appears to have frozen in time. Yep.
Can't believe it.
It's unfortunate.
Nura's dead.
You just approached and she just froze up.
I have that effect on people, unfortunately.
It's the gun.
Then they just
The
disappear.
superheated, compressed air. I'm still waiting for that part. I
Well, who knows? It might not happen.
Sometimes we... Oh, no, there they went. Into the flux. Well, we were just talking about you and your gun, and Anura was calling me stupid because I don't stand much chance against a magic gun, do I? With a shield.
Not at range.
Yeah, true.
With my previous gun, it
try
took
and
me
keep it close.
15 seconds to reload, as I'm sure you're aware. Since this uses mana instead, it's less.
How much less? Like...
How
5,
how quickly
10?
can someone shoot a spell?
Oh. Very quickly. All right, then. Now I'm a little more scared.
I will say I am
I've
getting...
already a couple of burns. Now I have to be scared of all of them.
I am getting more used to it now. Mana is something I'm not very familiar with in the grand scheme of things, so...
Right. And Val, how does that work for someone in your situation? You know, your body, after all, isn't entirely your own, so how does mana flow through it, exactly?
Mana does not really distinguish. It's how I move my arm.
I see. Right. Well, that's good and convenient. I'm glad, you know. Imagine if having, well, missing body parts would impact how mana affects you or how you use it.
Granted, if the mana gate is damaged or removed, that certainly isn't good.
Well, if someone loses an arm, they can't use magic with that arm, can they? So, same concept.
Not
At
really.
least you can put it back.
I'm not sure.
According to mana flow theory, I can cast with either of my arms, but I'm not a caster. I don't know any spells. I use tools to cast for me.
I understand that, but that's not what I was asking.
It's why I led with I'm unsure.
The professors have sanctioned a giant. What's the word they said? Slugfest.
You can say slobber knocker.
Absolutely not.
I prefer Slobberknocker. But anyone can join giant free for all.
No.
But he's got to burn the living hells out of me, so.
I promise not to shoot him that much.
I'll probably be dead, so it was nice knowing you.
You're just going to fire at him with your gun.
Maybe twice, and then we'll have a real duel.
We have targets, you know.
They don't move as quick.
At least you said I'm quick. I am quick.
I said as quick. I compared you to a stationary object, Tal.
but at least
You
you
sure
know, I
are
have
the life of
something
the
over
party,
it.
aren't you, Val?
I'm gonna watch you guys fight.
Okay.
Oh, we're fighting now. I was gonna grab my armor.
Remember.
I guess, but if you have your armor, it's hardly fair, is it? I don't have any
Stop
armor. I do,
fighting
but
people in armor, you absolute coward.
I made the armor. I will fight people with my armor.
I don't care.
at least level the playing field. I don't have armor. Well, actually, I could go get it, but I refuse to.
Hello. You already have 3 pieces of, like, you know, solid armor, so why need more? You already have the advantage.
Fair point.
His armor prevents him from being as damaged, so I can see the point, but if I'm going to be shot...
Yes, but if he slugs you in the face with his left arm, that's going to hurt a lot more than the other one.
Oh, exactly. Kingsley got that.
Yes, he did.
Kingsley actually got my right arm.
Oh. In armor.
In armor, yes.
In armor.
It was the lighter armor. It was spiked, but the lighter armor.
It's after the forge.
No, it's not happening.
I
wasn't there, but
we're
there
deciding to
wasn't
do
the
it
bail.
after, because there might be people who wanted to participate.
We'll think about it.
Go on then, let's see it.
Is Kingsley running away from us?
Oh my god.
Just shoots a little faster.
Just a little faster. You know, Kingsley may be running away from us. They did seem to leave quickly.
Besides the...
Anura, you've always...
No, continue.
Yes, I was going to say you've always gotten along with them well. I think they confide in you more than me, so... Perhaps if you get the chance to talk to them in private today. See,
It is an etheric rifle.
might be the right call.
Magic gun. Alright.
You couldn't explain it to me like that, could you?
It's an etheric rifle that shoots volleys of highly superheated condensed air.
That's what it is.
Because
He's gonna shoot me with it.
It shoots fire.
So it's better.
Wait, so if he's gonna shoot you, why are you not in the range?
Because we're going to be dueling. I'm not an actual target.
Yeah, he decided to duel a gun.
You could be.
I promised him when he
Not
finished
10
his new
paces kinda
weapon, I did
duel,
not
like
know his new weapon was
9.5
going to be
duel.
this gun.
I mean, the bullets are the least of his worries.
I don't know.
I'm here to make
Yeah, there's a
Oh
pointy
yes,
bit
and
on
also the knife at the point of the gun.
The forwarding.
Good morning.
I'm here to make sure people don't die.
I wasn't
Oh,
there,
perfect.
But I was by the gate, if you're looking to.
Oh, no, it's at the
You're
farm.
watching that people don't die.
Oh.
The giant fight will happen at the top of the hour.
Okay.
But those two are gonna
We're
fight
pushing back.
right now.
Why you guys
No,
doing
You're going to shoot me.
I'm actually more interested in the giant fight now, so we'll save our duel for later.
It's a fist fight now, so you can use your magic
Just,
gun.
just so you're ready.
I mean, yes. Better that we both attend the big fist fight.
No, just to watch.
Nah, you can't use your armor, you gotta be, his fist.
You just want to watch
he's
the
made
big,
out
the
of
big fist fight.
I know, but he can't do the armor on the other bit. It's just...
Oh no.
Hey, is that a magic gun?
Yeah, it's a magic gun.
Yeah, what it was straight away.
What
Yes.
makes it magical?
Well, it's an etheric rifle that shoots super
might be
condensed,
smarter than us.
superheated air.
She is.
She's definitely smarter than us.
Surprise me for you guys.
Let me see. Can I see?
I'm quite intelligent.
Oh, that looks cool. It has like, you know,
Yes,
I
yeah,
just
I
like
have
fighting.
the
you can also
mana
stab
condenser
people.
here. Yes, that's for the fun bits.
Also, thank you for helping me
Oh.
build my gauntlets.
Of
I left
course.
them in the dorm. I'll have them next
So
time.
Val, you're not going to be shooting me today. We're going to be postponing it so that we can watch the brawl and not have the bird watching over and killing me after I'm wounded.
Sounds to me like
Right,
Tell's
you're
gonna
looking after me?
chicken out.
Taylor, you tried to chicken out.
Good wedding.
I'm not
Ashamed
trying
of
to
you.
chicken out. No.
Here, you know what? Yes, let us postpone for a couple other days. Kiki, are you available in a couple days? We need someone to watch over the fight to make sure no one gets hurt.
No.
Yes, I am.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes, I
Thank
am.
you, Kiki.
No.
I mean,
No.
we have
It's-
lost our
it's-
healer.
No.
The healer at hand
No.
is very useful to have.
We are not.
Tell.
We are not. We.
It's my medical,
just
you know,
to make
I'm the
sure.
medical
It's
division.
just
It's
to
my
make
duty to
absolute
make
Tail,
sure
it's
you
just
get better.
fresh air. How are you
You
gonna
know,
be?
maybe
Listen,
she'll make you less scared.
It's okay. It's already been scheduled.
Tell. Look at this as a growing opportunity.
I mean, it will be very shameful if, you know, to capture enough women chicken out from like a 5 days old member.
Yeah, she has a point.
Come on, Val. Let's go do it now. Let's go fucking do it
Right now? All right.
Right now, this second.
You know, I've...
Spoken like a Drozen.
Kiki, be on standby in case I accidentally shoot a bystander.
It's not even a bullet, it's just air.
It'll be fine.
I don't think you
Superheated
quite understand
compressed
how
air.
deadly air can be.
Yeah, but it's
Oh,
not
it
even
can
a
be
bullet
very
in it.
bad.
How bad can it be?
Actually, Gelb, would you like to be a test subject? Just real
Yeah,
quick.
sure, fuck it, I don't care.
All right.
Take the shirt off. Shoot just for shooting right in the chest.
Right in the chest?
Do you need someone that can make their arms
Your
metal?
area, that's where I'm studies.
Metal arms would be
Well,
very
no,
good
because
against that
then-
problem,
I love that
actually.
we ignored
No,
the
no, it would not.
I love that we ignored that we had a bunch of those.
Well, the training dummies are made of straw and hay.
Using each other as
I really don't want to shoot a training dummy because it might actually light. They've been sitting out here for a while, and I don't remember the last time it rained.
To be fair,
So I'm the next best training dummy.
gets lit on fire, the beach is right there.
No, we're doing this to duel, of course.
Yes. Of course.
I want you to know, Telkaras,
Yes.
this is nothing
Yes, well.
personal.
Okay, there's nothing personal. Great. Well, let's go ahead and...
Except for that one time you said that about the arm, about you know.
We need someone to count down, don't we? Aren't those the rules?
Alright, I'll do it. I can
One,
count.
2, 3, go. Come on.
Alright.
Let's go.
Fucking shoot him down.
Again.
Off to a
I
great
get it,
start.
it's fast.
Again? Are you sure?
It's very fast.
Again.
Go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck, where'd he go?
I can't hold that.
Shot him out.
Well, it's not working well, is it? Come here, Val. No. Hello.
Come on, Tel. Push things.
He's got a gun. What am I meant to do?
Stab it.
Stab him.
Stab
Get
me?
out of range.
All right.
Of course we're being non-fatal.
It's not fatal. It's fine. Damn military experience.
What are you rooting for?
You're just going to move away from me now?
Yes, I am.
Really, Val?
Oh, probably. What with the whole gun thing?
It's still too quick on his reaction.
Oh, that hurt.
One. I got one. Fuck. I'm done. No,
I think I'm at 3, so I think that's a
Why
win.
is it?
Well, I'm sorry.
I think it's fine. You
Oh,
with your gun.
you actually got 2 in there, so better than I thought.
Oh, 2's better than 1. But it's not free. I didn't win. I'm fine. I'm fine, Kiki. Really, I'm fine.
He's not fine.
No, I'm fine.
Tel, stand still and let her do it.
It's fine.
It's fine. So if we push
If
on
it's
your
fine.
leg, it won't hurt.
Wait. If it's fine, why is
Tell,
it
tell,
It's fine.
no, Kiki, please. Tell, why don't you go with Gil? He's sitting here.
Also true.
Good. Yes, I think that's a good option. Yes. Sorry.
Kiki, you can tend to me, don't
I
worry.
prefer if Gil treated my wounds. Yes, I can make it just fine.
Kiki, please, he's my team captain. You can't be that cruel.
He called me a bird and a chicken.
I just got stabbed a little there.
I don't think that's...
That's a cool ass gun.
I really wish it would only shoot once. I'm putting too much mana into it. Still have to get used to that.
Be careful with that. You don't have to, drain your body mana.
I don't have much mana, so
Quickly, at least.
I think I have 2 shots left.
I don't know what happened in his previous life.
Are you gonna participate in the fight? I don't think you can with just only 2 shots left.
It's a
It's gonna
slobber
be a big
knocker. You
fight,
just punch
unless you wanna
people.
go fist. Oh, it's just gonna be without weapons, huh?
That's what I thought.
can ask them later. I didn't actually ask if it was gonna be, weapons and magic and all, or just fist fight.
All right, that's good. That's good. Can't get used to that still.
Something on her?
Divine magic. Not used to it still. But if I can face my fears, Tel'Karas can. Maybe.
You said about that.
Maybe.
I will say, Kiki, good job not focusing on my large amount of aetherite here. We didn't blow up this time.
You should have probably told her that.
I covered it with my hand so she didn't heal it.
That doesn't... You're stupid.
It's just, it takes a lot of time for me to trust someone.
It's a good thing we didn't blow up.
I'll trust someone like that.
Right. Fine. Gil patched me all up with his icy magic himself, so... Quite impressive.
Kiki, I'm sorry about him.
You think about what you did by looking at the ground.
He's an idiot. In case it's not obvious.
Just talking about eating.
Professor, is cannibalism allowed on campus?
That's bad.
No! What?
Wait, what? Not here.
We all know I would win. I have the best chocolate.
I believe
And you cannot
those
deny.
chompers are fake.
No, what do you mean by fake? How the fuck do I fake teeth?
They're too thin. I think they're too
No.
thin.
Yeah, and they're pointy and long. They're good, great for ripping meat. Yes. They just tell us to
You
do
floss
nice
your
chompers
teeth,
like mine, and
Alexis?
you
Do you
can't
floss
like
them?
listen
You
to
gotta
my-
floss.
Yes, of course.
You
I
know,
floss them.
he treated it with ice, but remind me next time.
Professor Caldwell now?
I should probably take the gambeson off so I don't have to re-stitch the holes that the heat makes.
Fix it.
You know, if you ever shoot me again.
Yeah, okay, you can just lock your door so he can't get in.
That won't fix it.
Yeah, my door. My door.
I'm just gonna put them together.
My door. My door.
The one here and...
Yeah, I'll fix it.
You'll fix it.
Yes, some
All right.
simple leather work.
No, you can't stay out.
I'll do it while I'm working on my armor.
Only fair.
You have to choose it. Don't you run away from this. You have to choose it.
I'd appreciate that actually, Val, you know, considering...
You just need to do
All
one
right,
thing
then.
for me.
You can fix it.
She does believe it's my
There's always something. What
It's
do
a
you need me
very
to do,
small
Val?
thing, don't worry. Simply apologize.
What have I got to apologize for?
Kiki, you were very rude.
For what?
Hey, hold on, what'd you do to Kiki?
I was rude. How was I rude?
Kiki, would you like to explain to Tel'Karas on how he was rude?
Did you do something?
I mean, it is kind of rude to call someone, a chicken and a bird when I actively try to help you and save your life, and studying healing magic when you refuse just because you don't
Good
trust
to
me.
know. It's
The only
not
person.
cannibalism.
And I'm actually trying my best with healing magic, and all you do is assume the worst just because I happen to have feathers and bird teeth.
That's awfully racist of you. Did he say the word? Did he say the word, Kiki?
He did call me a bird. He did not say the word though. He did not say the word.
Right. Okay, alright.
Tails gonna be in
Kiki,
sag face.
I appreciate very much what you're doing for this academy by learning healing magic, and I'm sure you do a great job for everyone who can take it off of you. The issue is quite frankly, I struggle very
You're a
much with
massive
trusting
racist.
you handling my... No. I'm fearful of you, all right? I believe that for some reason you will poison me when you try to heal me. The same way that people sometimes assume such things as, me. But look, It's always going to be that until I get over it. These aren't things you get out of your mind. And I was nervous and being shot at and in pain.
Face. Do you think this is the face of somebody that would poison somebody
It would
else?
be the most optimal way to poison someone, actually.
I wouldn't expect it.
But it's not the victim.
I'm just saying.
See,
It's not the face of a murderer.
And what do I always say about blood?
Poison anybody.
I know they're not.
I am just hurt that you don't even give me a chance. You
I'm
always
just
assume
glad
the
that we
worst of
figured
me
out
out
the
of
whole
something that I
cannibalism
cannot
thing.
control my appearance.
Yep, honestly, he's...
That's
I am aware you can't control your appearance. What I'm saying is I'm not ready to give you a chance, Kiki. Someday, I don't know when, but someday, I assure you...
Even Leteri was afraid of me, but he wouldn't discriminate against me.
I know, because Lefariel isn't... I'm not the same person as Lefariel, am I? And for some people, it takes a different amount of time to get over our hate. Sometimes we have to put up with the things we hate, which is already what someone at this academy does with me anyway, so... I'd prefer if it wasn't a case of putting up with you, more a case of I can...
Come here with me for a little second, like, look at that thing over there. Oh, man, come here.
No, I'm
come here.
busy.
Come here. No, come here.
Cut the rope on you. Alright.
Why?
Tight the rope on you.
Seriously?
There. Yes, now you're gonna spend time together.
Stop it.
Snip.
I tried to
You're
stop
gonna
it. Everybody
see
saw it. I
this
tried to
individual.
stop it. This is her doing, not mine.
Did you just...
Yes, I snipped it. You're good.
Did you just cut the rope? I'm...
Cut the rope off. It's very easy
I wasn't here for
to
the
cut
beginning. Can I
rope,
get the
Emma.
gist of what's
You
going on?
just cut the rope. Good job, pal.
Apparently he's scared of Kiki.
I was trying to prove a
And
point
doesn't want
here.
to give Kiki a chance.
What point
Well,
that you can tie
it would have been
He's afraid of
poor
blood.
for his mental health.
But then he cut it.
Listen, he doesn't need to like birds. He just needs to see that Kiki doesn't have bad intentions.
Maybe
We'll
you guys should
get
spend
there.
some quality time together so that you don't, you know...
That was kind of what I was kind of going for. Yeah, exactly. But he's gonna run away.
But if you force it,
Tight,
it's
consensually.
different.
Yeah, it needs to be consensual. It can't be like that.
Are we in a friendship shit?
Alright.
I mean, it's fine. It's just annoying when it gets in the way of, like,
languages
I
you
don't know
haven't
if in a
understand.
battlefield I can,
Right.
I
trust
have
me
the
enough to heal him.
biggest, shiniest,
I mean, if he's got death spells, he doesn't have a choice, so you just, punch him in the face
You
once to knock
are
him
gonna
out
get
and
that
then
right.
heal him.
You're giving
Emma, it's
horrible
fine.
advice.
If
How...
you spend 1 hour with
How
Kiki.
shiny is the...
Emma, it's
Top
fine.
rock
Emma,
for
it's really
fucking
fine.
Because right slugging you in the mouth is going to make me become your friend. Yes, that is the
You're
greatest
talking so
advice.
It's
shiny
not
that
about
you're
being
almost getting
offensive.
blinded.
Humans
It's
saving their life
outside.
would be make them become a friend.
Emma, it's fine.
I'll throw in some shiny coins.
One
And I'll
armor.
fix your stuff.
One
I mean, I'm already
hour.
going to fix your stuff, but...
I also don't
1 hour, 1 hour for
someone that
the
doesn't want
shiniest
to
rock
spend
I've
time
ever
with me.
seen.
It's gonna be
It's
like a
metallic,
war for
surely,
both
like
of us.
some sort of gold.
Yeah, well, maybe it's not.
And coins, and coins.
One time I climbed a tree with my wrist.
Yes, I
tied
have a
to
couple
Emma's
gold
wrist,
left over.
and we didn't like each other more for it, but we got some alcohol. It was pretty good.
All right.
That's
You're rolling
terrible
until you
advice,
drink.
Elias.
Again.
1 hour,
What would I
1
tell you
hour
now
is
what I do to you?
all I can
hour.
do because you're paying me. I will
1 hour.
take this out,
I don't
not
want to
because
spend
of
time with someone that is
Kiki,
getting
but
paid to
because of...
spend time with me.
It'll make
It's
everybody.
about habit. It's about habit.
Solve issues.
You must make
I
them
don't wanna
understand
spend
that you are
time
not a threat.
That's also
As long as a
Be
medical
non-threatening.
medical officer.
So just
around,
be
I guess
you.
so.
To be fair, the
I
medical
don't
officer is
want
going
to
to be with
spend time
them.
with someone that is getting paid to spend time with me.
But he's getting paid?
Yeah,
Oh, he's getting
They,
shot.
Yes.
they were offering to pay me, that's the only reason. It's an offer that's quite convincing.
paying
So,
him?
Understand?
Which one?
I was
Oh,
paying me
us.
and Emma's offering me
You
a
have
very,
money?
very shiny...
It's not about
Shiny.
you.
Not
being
much,
it's about
but
you stop fearing
Still
you.
thought that counts.
And maybe if it spends an
I
hour
mean,
to
I
deliver
don't
you.
particularly
novel. This
care
would be the
if he
chapter that
keeps
is
the comments
completely
about
utter
being a
chaos.
bird to himself and lets me
Oh,
use
yeah,
them
we see
doing that.
everything
That's
goes to
all I
shit
care.
before it
They
gets
don't
better.
should be
Yeah,
mine
but
if you
listen,
don't
I have a point and I need to
I
fix
don't
this
think
point.
he's gonna have much of a...
Now, do you hear that? You don't need to spend time with her at all.
It gets worse before it gets
Man,
And those are the
But you won't get the
Do I still
shiny.
get paid?
this is not going on.
Oh.
I ain't getting my shiny. Fuck that.
Well, I'm not getting paid. You're not spending time with me, I'm not spending time with... If I do, so I can...
Listen, just in battle, you let me heal you if there's no healers around. That's all I am
Is that what just occurred?
worried about. If there's no other healers, you have
High
to let me
quality
heal you.
healer right here. High quality.
If there is no alternative and I am dying and need urgent medical assistance, I will take it from anyone, even things I fear. Just
obviously not being held well.
if I close my eyes and look the other way, it's because of, well, that.
And that's all I care about. Why you guys were trying to rope us to get Emma. Emma.
Not us guys, just Emma.
Mostly Emma.
Yeah, face your fears.
Professor, you're not helping.
No.
Face your fear.
I'm talking to my fear right now.
That's not facing it.
I am
Yes, it is.
facing towards the
What am
fear.
I gonna do? What the hell am I gonna do?
Your talons are quite sharp.
They are very sharp.
They're great for
described before about
He has
an event
sharp
where you had to
nails.
defend
He has
yourself
a
and you
shield on
happened
his,
to...
a shield on his arm. He's a literal captain of your goddamn team.
His tail's got the pointy bits. Don't forget about his tail.
They don't bring my tail into this.
It's got the pointy bits.
What the fuck? What did
They're
you
not
just say?
that pointy.
Hey.
Look
I
at
was thinking about putting blades on them.
That would just
not strike fear into the hearts of the enemy.
That's a terrible idea.
Control my tail a little.
That's another thing. Another thing I don't like is when you call me chicken or bird when you think I cannot hear you. I don't
It's
like
a reaction. It's a reaction.
Don't worry, I'll train it out of
a
him.
giant lizard.
I mean, a giant lizard wouldn't be as bad as some of the things people have called me, to be honest. I get your point. All right. Whenever I say it, I will apologize after, because it is a reaction, all right?
You should just not say it at all to begin with.
We'll work to that point.
It's a start. It's a start.
Baby
It's a
steps.
start. Anyways, when's
Try
the
not
fight?
to say it,
gonna
but if
happen?
you do say it, apologise.
Well, have you ever seen a baby leap? That doesn't exactly fit, does it?
Why are we throwing in babies?
Tell me you've seen a baby leap.
You can throw
That's
it.
not leaping.
I have seen a baby leap.
If it jumps while you throw it, it's like a leap.
Well, to be fair, they are going large distance.
It's a baby frog.
That's okay.
Ah,
You know what?
a baby frog.
Oh, baby frogs. No,
I guess the frogs could do it.
baby frogs are in the water. They're not
Don't be
even
ridiculous.
frog
They're just tiny.
Yeah, obviously small.
No, baby
frog.
frogs. Baby frogs.
They can leap out of the
They are
water.
born
They
in
can
the
like
water,
swim
and
really,
then they develop
really,
into a frog.
fast
And
up,
when
and they
they're
can
frogs,
leap out
they're
of the
already
water.
adults. No, hang on. No, this is biologically wrong. Baby frogs
love this
are not born as a grown-ass frog.
Oh man, would you look at the time? My
Little
watch is
baby
telling me that I need to go pet some baby frogs
You
or
don't have a
something.
watch.
You don't know that.
Why?
It's the greatest trick to leaving a conversation. Say something controversial and then leave. They'll be too busy arguing over each other. Now, when you're in a circle, everyone's always looking. Did you know that they actually start out as tadpoles?
Sometimes people don't notice. Right. I was just wondering why she knew so much about frogs. I mean, you know, not exactly the same habitat.
Birds have to eat. That was a joke.
I mean, you know, I've heard it all. How can I be, like, scared of Kiki when there are... When there are demons that eat flesh, from what I hear. Like, our flesh.
You know, more people eat flesh than you realize, Telkaraz.
Well, I know some Dragonkin tribes that apparently did it to the opposing tribes. It was a ritualistic thing for victory or something or the other. Not that I ever met.
Then how do you know it's not the same for demons? What if it's a cultural thing?
That's the thing, you know. I just don't think we should eat other people if they're smart enough, but we're in a world where
Why
people
not?
do. Oh, it's Abby.
He's going around the school.
Abby?
Hey, Bo. Hey, Tal.
Good commitment.
Thank you.
That's one way to train.
I can't believe he's gonna dull those hammers. We'll need to sharpen them later.
They're not sharp. A blunt object that's blunter isn't going to be too bad, is it?
Tell there's a reason that most hammers require a perfect edge.
Let me guess, it's something to do with the compression of the blow or something big.
No, it's to break through the skin.
Oh.
Otherwise you have to let all the momentum rip it off, and that's so much more painful. Also loosens the blow too much.
I get it. Right.
Besides, if your blunt object isn't covered in spikes, you're doing it wrong.
Agreed. Spikes do tend to do a lot more damage.
No, it's the simple fact that even with a blunt object that's as heavy as it is, you'll break bone.
Right.
But the spikes will puncture the enemy, so therefore you're doing multiple types of damage in one go.
So you both spike them and break them?
Yes.
Right. Weapon away. You know, if there is going to be a brawl at some point, do you think I should keep the shield on just in case?
Yes.
Doesn't exactly. Alright. Should be fair.
Anyway, since there's a brawl... Oh wait, no, I left my armor.
The armor on, are you?
I left it in the forge.
I mean, it's a good idea. No one would ever approach you.
It's in the forge.
I don't think Anura wants part either, so... Wait, what?
It's in the forge. Left it in the forge.
It's in the forge. I see. Well...
I have been working on the rest of it anyways. I don't have my chest plate finally finished yet. As well as I'm reworking on most of the leg pieces.
Right. Well, you know, if there's any way I can help out, just point what you need doing, and I'll do my best to hammer things into
simple
shape. I think
metal
I'm getting
work.
the hang of it a bit. Exactly.
Anyone in crafting division could make a chest plate. I have all the schematics down already.
Tell me, Val, do you reckon it's possible to... You know, I've seen inlays on weapons before, but to inlay bone into something and not have it shatter? Perhaps just on the handle or, well, the grip.
It really depends on the type of bone. Different bones have different shattering points. Is it dragon bone, human bone, elf bone, Madari bone, wyvern bone,
considering the
bird bone?
Probably Zverica or human.
Oh, not that good then.
No. So maybe just an inlay. Just a bit. You know, I want a trophy weapon.
A trophy weapon. Ah, right. Those impractical weapons as a sign of...
No. Hear me out, right?
No matter how you word a trophy weapon, it is going to be a bad weapon.
But no one ever expects the fancy weapon to be the thing that they get stabbed with poison on. They'll always expect it on the main weapon. not the thing hidden away. It's just a thought.
At that point, why don't you just have like a bone dart hidden under your buckler that you can just, like a wrist blade, just shoot out and stab someone with a poison?
I'm not that smart.
It's not that hard.
I mean, I thought it would be quite cool. I saw, Professor Decoy, he's got his whole bow set up on his arm, but, well, I don't know.
Hang on. Anura.
Yes?
Can you explain to Tell why using bone is a bad idea for crafting?
That's it, right.
See?
But just for decoration, like an inlay or a hilt, nothing too fancy.
If you're using it for a hilt, it should be fine. Like having like a decorative piece.
Maybe the guard.
Like on it, made of bone.
The guard will break.
No, not the guard. The guard will break.
Well, they'll never hit the guard because my whole thing is not to be hit in the first place, right?
You did a great job at our
Put it
duel.
on the hilt. And you could make some
I wasn't
rings
used to
jewelry out of
dodging
it.
high-speed bullets or air this time.
I don't
high-speed
think
air.
anybody is, really.
No.
To be fair, I'm not used to shooting them. You got 2, remember? 2.
No, I know I got 2. I dodged the one that was coming. Admittedly, I just waited for the countdown and, kind of just watched. But, yes.
Just put it on the grip.
Just the grip.
Maybe on the sheath.
Actually, that would be rather interesting, like...
Maybe...
If you stab someone with the grip piece and it poisons them.
True.
Right. Perhaps at the back of the weapon. Just something to catch someone out. That was the thought. I've got a free hand here, haven't I?
Actually,
I
that's a
just
good
give you a
point.
gun. Everyone likes guns now, right?
Don't get a gun.
I'm joking. I'm not getting a gun.
If you...
No.
If you really want something on you made of bone, you could make jewelry. Plenty of rings and stuff.
I still like the idea of the wrist blade just popping out of your arm and stabbing someone and poisoning them.
Are you going to make that for him?
If you
He's in crafting division, I can help him with it.
Crafting division is for like chairs, isn't it?
It's for crafting. We can make anything with enough time.
I was planning to do something with the basement. I'm not going to lie.
Like a chair.
Furniture would be nice. Like a chair. Yes, mini chairs.
So we're going to make chairs.
I was always kind of a chair guy.
Not out of bone, though. Imagine a bone chair.
Well,
that would...
Bone chair would be very cool. Maybe not those bones. They might notice, the villagers. So.
Listen, just get a skull throne.
Also... Oh my god.
I bet you someone's done that. Probably necromancers, actually. We don't want to associate with necromancers. No.
I was going to say Dragonkin.
I can't seem to find Kingsley.
He's been avoiding us.
You can't just assume.
Yes, I can.
You're probably not wrong.
I'm allowed to assume whatever I want. It just makes me an ass.
You already are that.
I wish I could
exactly.
be as vocal as you.
I'm only vocal with my teammates.
If I just said to Kiki, I can assume because I'm an ass. Would that work?
No. Half of... all of Ventus' team would probably stab you.
Right.
I did have to push away Emma's knife.
They are.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yes, thank you for that save.
Unhinged. They should put a collar on that one.
Or a rope. And tie it around someone else and have them spend hours with them.
Tie around the...
But she has a knife. She'll just cut it. She watched me do the exact same thing.
No, they won't think of that. That's why they put one around me and Kiki. Oh yes, they did that in her. She came up to me and of course Kiki, and she just Yes.
You know what?
You could say they really roped me into that one. I'm sorry.
They really did, huh?
We could really use some benches in the basement. I really think a nice bench would be nice.
Like this one?
Don't take them.
We're not taking the bench.
Please.
Especially not this one. We'll take a closer one, obviously. Come on.
No, yes.
Tell if we're going to steal something, we are not stealing benches.
We'll steal potions. What a great idea. Ooh, some ladders, actually. We actually might need
I'm going
those.
to make you eat glass.
Don't tempt me.
We already have them.
But were they long enough?
I'm going to make you eat a glass bottle one day. Yes, it was too long, in fact. Remember?
Well, there's some shorter ones in there.
Yeah, but they were too short.
But they reached to the...
Remember when we had you shorten a ladder? It's up there.
Right.
And like the little cavern that we did.
Sorry, I'm working on so many projects, I've lost track of all of them.
Happy to remind.
I get it. At least I can help a bit, you know. I should really... Actually, I was going to start my own project. I guess that defeats the purpose.
I mean, if you help me first, that just gets you closer to your project. After you help me.
Because then you can help me.
No, I need to build Professor Nella's arms.
You need to build him arms?
Why?
So we can work with Aethertech.
He can't now.
Oh, because of his,
condition, yes. We're unsure how he'll react, so...
Well,
that should
the arms
be interesting.
Aethertech, no?
Theoretically, yes. But he wouldn't be actively touching the main apparatus of it. It's something he can use to work on the main apparatus.
His condition
Give the
is
ghost a
very
pair of arms.
It is. I'd studied if it wasn't rude.
I wasn't going to say anything, but I feel very similarly.
You know, maybe if you talk to him, he might tell you some things.
Probably not. He already told me quite a bit.
Particularly at night.
Are you trying to say something, Tal? Just some mild hinting.
No, look. Professor Nella is an interesting individual, and I also think, as he is our team advisor, we should spend some more time getting to know him. As fearful as that can be.
Sounds like a great time.
He has some interesting questions.
It's true. He's very interesting.
I will say our views seem to line up quite a bit, so...
Alright.
I hope not. I mean, yes. You know, against all suspicions, he's not just someone you can see through. He's very hidden, translucent even, one might say. Well, now I've got to make a choice.
Choose wisely, Tal.
This is a nice venture. I don't like making choices.
Hang on. Did you just say you don't like making choices?
No, I do. I do like making choices. I'm just not going to choose between the two of you. Well, I'm going to go...
The real question is, who do you fear more?
Oh. If I don't think about it, you just shot me earlier.
Fair point. can't argue with that. I did, in fact, shoot him.
Up your sleeve. You did. Val shot me with his gun, and it really hurt.
Damn.
He went back, didn't he?
I had him. I had him.
Oh man, I am not used to VR. It has been 3 weeks. 4? 3 or 4 weeks, I don't remember. It's been a while. But you know what that means. Yeah, cookies. Never in my life have I been more disappointed than now. Yeah, cookies. They did go that way. Awesome. Gonna grab some water quick. It's like he knows when I'm going on a break.
Bell.
Professor?
Seems your hand-to-hand is greatly improving.
Could have used some better tactics.
Are you gonna be a good kitty? Are you gonna be
I think you fucking say that. Don't you call me Krabs. Give me gun. My gun. My gun. This is not a toy. Unless I say so. No, it doesn't.
No, it's fine.
Such beautiful wood and metal.
It's a pretty meh gun, to be honest.
What the fuck?
Don't block. You thought thought you were clever.
Are you really trying
Get out.
to kick an assassin, Ulysses? Are you really trying
Yes.
to do that?
Val,
What?
shoot them.
No.
They have stolen my gun from me. Can you imagine how bad it would be to be without your gun? You should absolutely, just slightly, like maybe, like shoot like over, like next to the foot.
He gave his gun a name. It's kind of weird when he.
I didn't give his gun a name. It has no name.
You named it?
I didn't give it a name.
You
It's just
didn't
X.
name it? I'm more disappointed than you.
Come here. Come here. I don't want them to fucking know.
Dora's name Kiki.
What is the name, huh?
What?
Yes, what is the name of this?
You're too. You're afraid of your gun's name? That's even worse.
Are you afraid of
It's
your
okay.
gun?
Ulysses, you can be open. You can be open with me.
It's okay.
Here, if you say the gun's name, I will shoot the professor.
Oh man.
If you do that.
That would be very unwise.
Yeah.
Don't shoot the professor. Yet.
You're no fun.
He has an arm crossbow, and I'm pretty sure he's faster than you.
Oh, he is. I had no intention of shooting him. I just wanted to know the name.
Oh yeah, he does.
What?
I thought that was armor.
No, this is armor.
Right.
And then when I hit him with my mega poison blaster.
Yeah, this is not a toy.
It's called rock.
I know it's not a toy, but how easily I took it off of you.
Is that?
Did you get a lock or
Oh
something?
yeah. I'm not exactly expecting.
It's because you're a thief, Professor.
Exactly. Also, you're a thief.
I know, but that's
Is
always
it-
why you
to be
teach us
aware
all.
of your surroundings. Especially if you
I
had your
know
gun
what
taken
your
once
gun
before.
name
Your
is.
name, Rocky.
That's the
What's
advantage
your
of having
name?
a scabbard that's so long.
What?
Kitty.
It's not a fucking kitty.
Kitty, yes.
It has no
Okay, if it's
name.
not Kitty, then
seems
what's
like
the
an
name,
ex-
Ulysses?
I'm not naming a kitty cat, alright? I'm not naming my fucking gun
Then
kitty
what's the
cat.
name? It shouldn't be
It's not a
Okay,
name,
if
alright?
you don't
I
name
never
your gun
thought of a
Kitty
name
Cat,
for it.
we're gonna name it Kitty Cat.
Making
So
a,
if it
I'll
has
make
another
a new
name,
gun
you should just tell
eventually.
us.
Then I'll give it a name.
Yeah.
So you need to give your gun a really good name. Like
Yeah,
this.
but I didn't make this gun. I don't want to give it a name. When I make a gun, I'll give it a name.
So and then you're going to let everyone else name it. Wonderful. You have a
Yeah,
No, nobody's
it's
gonna name it.
Kitty
It's
Cat.
my gun.
Decision
It's
there.
just called axe
Kitty
gun.
Cat.
It's just called axe gun. It's just an axe gun.
It's a pretty
Kitty Cat.
lame
something
name.
like Divider or something interesting.
My patience is in.
You have patience still? I'm impressed.
Yes, bold of you to assume you
Wait,
still
you're
had
a
any
doctor?
left.
What?
Patience? Haha.
Patience, not patient.
You got it. I get it.
Very clever.
Well, that's a thing.
Oh yeah, I got a pencil. I should go back to the dorm real quick. Be right back.
Okay.
You should name your gun.
I'll name
Yeah,
when I
kitty
make
cat.
it a gun, alright? It's just axe gun.
It's named Kitty Cat.
It's Kitty Cat.
Shut the fuck up.
See, this is why you have to name your gun something special.
Why are
Like
you
mine.
dancing? What's yours name?
Vols Big Blaster
It is
Rifle.
so
Why
exciting
aren't
for you
you
to name your gun. Was I supposed to be bouncing? I guess I'll start bouncing now.
Are you gonna make that cannon? Are you ever gonna finish that?
I have a plan.
God, I can actually see why this is kind of fun.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I still need to dismantle. Ooh.
They're just mad because they're not having as much as us.
Ulysses, what are you doing tonight?
So Kitty Cat.
Nothing
are you
much,
naming
probably.
Kitty Cat?
Look where I'm
Need
looking.
help?
Look where
Aye,
I'm
aye.
looking. Ulysses, look where I'm looking. You see him? You see it? You see it?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
down for it.
Yeah.
I'm down.
That'll go very nicely.
If you make the cannon, I want you to name it the Big Brass Cannon. Name it Big Brass
I'll
Cannon,
call
please.
it the Big Bang Attack.
No, call it the Big Brass Cannon so then you can say it's Val's BBC.
Special Beam Cannon.
Jesus Christ.
What?
That is,
It's an acronym. BBC Big
Acro-
Brass Cannon.
Yes. It's an
No, that's
acronym.
how.
Hmm?
He's got his big stick.
Yeah, that's a Big Blast Spear.
Oh,
That's a BBS.
He should
Yeah,
name
oh
his
yeah,
gun too.
yeah, that's a BBS. This is a BBC.
Unless
big
it is
blast cannon.
classified as a cannon. Is it classified as a cannon?
I mean, I have to ask him if it's a. I mean, technically it's a spear and a cannon. I'm gonna have to ask him. Is that your?
You should ask him that.
Your big blast
You really should.
cannon. I will though.
But anyways,
I wish he
you
wasn't
see
sleeping.
my idea then.
I see.
The fight will be
Just
starting.
make sure you have permission for that. I don't want to get my team in trouble
I'll
anymore.
get permission on it,
That
probably.
Elise's gun is
You will
called
probably not.
I got permission on the
It's not
cannon.
called kitty cat. It's called axe gun. They're liars, liars, all liars.
on the cannon.
Professor Neller.
I swear we don't have any rules anymore.
What do you mean? We're making weapons for the school.
No.
Yes, so you can do your hijinks. Yes, weapons. Right.
Yes.
To be fair,
it's
it was
for
to
the benefit of
understand the
academy.
dynamics of a firearm. I just dismantled
Exactly. In a larger scale.
I want a summary of your findings.
Fucking do it. Do it. Give him an
it. Very well. I will send you a summary of my findings on the history of cannons.
No.
It needs to be like 4 pages long just to mess with them.
Oh, I'm gonna go 6.
At that point, you have to read through all of it.
And you're gonna have to read it and correct it.
Cool. Bold of you to assume that I can't edit any of that and how much I want to read.
That would be so dishonest.
Editing someone else's essay.
Do you, as a thief, you praise me on honesty.
Fair enough.
That was
Fair
already
enough.
your first mistake.
See, I praised him as a teacher, and he still came at us like a thief.
Exactly.
Stole our hearts.
Once a thief, always a thief.
I'm glad we're ignoring that last comment I made.
I didn't hear it.
Good. It was bad.
No, I'm curious now.
It was bad. It was very bad.
Why do you think I give a shit?
In the same way he stole our hearts.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty bad.
It wasn't bad in like the,
not
oh,
steal
that's
my
an
heart.
awful thing. Why did you say that? It was a bad in the way. Yeah. Anyway, I'm thinking we make one of those into a larger version of that.
You mean with an axe? I don't think that would be
No,
useful.
just
I
the
think
scatter
it's just,
gun.
You know. Ah, that could be very useful.
We'll call it the doorbuster. Because it'll bust
The
some doors.
doorbuster. It'll probably bust more than that, but sure. Where the fuck did those two go? I bet
They all ran into the arena. I think the fight is happening.
There's a fighting? What's fighting? Who's
Yeah, the slobber knocker or whatever it's called. Did you know slobber knocker is actually an Assixian term?
I had no idea. And I'm technically a little bit from A6.
Not commonly used.
I saw your ass. That was pretty good looking.
Wow,
that's
You wait to me, Val.
It's supposed to be happening soon. I don't know when it is.
I hope so.
Morgan's in charge, I think.
What's going on?
When are we punching people?
I don't know. Zuku was the one who brought me here, so we'll ask him. I have no idea.
Oh, Zuku, when are we punching people?
I think right now we're waiting for everyone else. Morgan was just outside. Id.
Oh, I saw Morgan on past. I didn't notice yesterday.
Solus might be arriving anytime.
Are they doing it here? I thought they were going to the training ground.
Somewhere maybe in here.
Well,
I thought they were making
right hit things.
Who was going to be in the arena.
Man, I can't wait to watch the entire thing.
Well, that's it. I'm sorry. It's distracted.
Oh, I was saying that I believe it should be here.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Maybe we
Are you fighting?
No. I was too busy shooting
neither.
people earlier.
Yeah.
Really?
I had a duel.
You're shooting people?
I've gathered many.
Oh.
Yeah, Morgan has shown me the basics. So.
Is your medical nearby?
Are they okay?
Yes, they're fine. It's light wounds.
He taught me how to
Oh, okay.
We had healers on standby, so everything's safe enough.
What was the duel for? How is this effective? It feels like it was just...
Well,
imagine.
that's why it's a training one.
Imagine someone tried to throw a sword at you.
Oh,
Imagine
is this
someone
a
tried to
training
hit a sword
weapon?
at you. You catch
Well,
the
I know
sword
that's
here,
such
and
a
then you can
lot to
flip it.
gamble, right? Wouldn't it be flared instead of just straight? Because if it misses, then it cuts off your arm. If you're taking it head on.
If you're that close to a sword, then you're screwed anyways with that thing, so...
I wanted to do that.
I know, that's why I'm so confused about what... Okay, well, it's their training, I guess that makes sense. But okay. Thank you for your input as well, Gala, but it's appreciated.
It's quite a bit. Well, the thing most people think of a lot of the time.
Yes.
When we beating the shit out of each other, I'm right about it.
Now, Punch Zuku, you can do it. I believe in you.
Alright, if I have to. Yeah, it's not happening yet, in fact.
For a second, Zuku went, oh shit. Where? Oh, where? Are the people I need to talk to? Not there. I want your training, Avi. Fruitful?
It went... I'm getting there.
Excellent. I will say, do be careful with the hammers. We don't want to dull them out too much.
I got you.
You can't dull hammers. Hello, Kingsley. I guess he's not avoiding us. Oh, I just punched my mic, didn't I?
We're just on our way. Thank you for the heads up.
We were told about it, yeah.
Which way is the fastest route to that?
Between Ignis and Umbra.
Great. Great. Thanks. Thanks.
Wall repairs?
Did anyone watch the fight?
Still looking for the rest of my team, actually. Don't suppose you've seen Teller or Nura recently?
Not recently. No. Saw them this morning and that was it.
Then perhaps they're at the fight. Suppose I'll go join everyone else. Stabilizing protocol. I don't have a watch. Oh, looky there, it's 9 o'clock. Avi again. I doubt Teller and Nura are here.
You are going up the stairs.
QK.
I'm pulling you up the stairs.
Looks like those haven't done this. No, actually, no, there's a physical.
What a fun looking fight.
Come on, Ivy, let me see it.
Medical. Can you continue?
I'm going back.
All right.
All of Ignis is fighting each other. That's surprising.
Is it really?
Frustrations, I guess.
Did they win?
That's good sport.
No.
Yeah.
In spirit you did.
When I was
In spirit
on
you did.
for
dragging others in.
It's important that you went there and you tried your best, okay? That's what important. You didn't back
This is
down
how you
from the
learn to
fight.
keep your arms up.
Oh, the
Wow,
gang.
wow,
I
fancy.
don't know.
Could take like. Yeah, like take less wrong.
Is that Drozen style?
Thank you.
Hand down.
You can really get a handle on them.
Oh, what's going on over there?
Wow.
Just a little. Okay, Jacob, you're talking a lot. You're talking a lot for someone that.
Ooh, I don't like a nasty punch.
Sorry, I didn't mean to spike your turkey.
Wow, who do you think gonna win?
When you're just over here kind of going.
Reminds me of when I fought Kingsley. Good times.
Oh, good times.
It was one punch. No,
No,
he
I did not. I did not win.
Keep his nose on.
Wait, really?
Yes.
You were wearing metal.
I was also
You were
wearing
like
full armor.
Like plate.
Oh,
you
well,
had full plate
that
armor
makes
It's a
against
little
me.
unfair. It's a little unfair.
Punched
I
him
got to
straight in
throw.
the dick.
That's always where you go to.
What?
Can you have children now,
We got
Kingsley?
another one coming in.
Oh, there you go.
I only used my right hand.
On the stairs.
You still punched me. It worked.
Only with my right hand.
Well, we've already had a couple of knockouts.
Does he want some wine?
Balls. We already established that, Kiki.
I put wine in this teacup.
you want some
You can just
tuna?
pour it on him and wake him up.
Kiki's also there.
Mm.
He might be ready for the next one.
Where am I standing? Here. Standing here now.
They're really venting out their frustrations, aren't they, ridiculous?
Yeah.
Still two of our
They're just
teammates in there.
fighting each other.
Do you think this is how they decide team captain?
Oh, ignore that. You're my roommate.
It's a good new process.
I fully agree.
Don't tell me, I will represent you.
I just love how it's just two people ganging up on one person over there. It's fantastic.
My apologies, but I.
Mm.
I mean, you're saying yeah.
Pretty sure.
Ventus knows the
I think they
definition
gave
of
up.
teamwork. Give them that.
Did she beat them both up?
Oh, boo.
Fuck, I forgot.
Are you okay?
Caleb,
No.
they did go for
Do you have a nosebleed?
Well, yeah, I was getting fucking
You see, I nosebleed. Like, I think she got my nose.
Good job.
Why is it always Ignis that end up on top?
Well, you do, Talia, you do!
Ignis versus one Terra.
Yeah, I think they both know. They both have nose.
Oh my.
A lot of them use swords
Jackson.
though, in Ignis. I mean,
That's
the only
true.
person who I could actually, the only two people who I could probably say, yeah, probably,
Whoa.
is him.
This is
and
why I decided
Caleb.
not to fight. Then people really get hurt.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're responsible, Val.
I'm very responsible.
Oh my god. That spin move.
Swimming in my head.
No, I was knocked out cold.
Oh, that was a really pathetic punch from Suki, man.
That was so.
I think he's losing steam.
You just kind of went.
You might want to check on your teammate. Remember last time in the war games when they, you know.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right.
Have you been doing things? I've been looking all over.
Ivy, we are on. So
been doing alright.
grab Morgan and drag her out of there.
I mean, you're a big competitor. Take the most difficult fight.
I suppose. That's true. Oh, Val. You didn't get your armor.
I didn't fight.
Oh, he thought
I was jump fighting with 3 people. I thought that was the plan.
Oh,
Did you participate?
you kidding me? Someone would really get hurt if I was fighting.
Exactly. I had to fight her and.
It's not like I can take this off. And I can and use it as a weapon.
I mean, what, just wield your other arm as a weapon?
As well as trying to stock up.
That would
With a
be one
sword,
way.
I have my
of
own
doing
arm.
it.
What do you want?
But even as a guard there.
Just think of the poor riff beasts. They'll be screaming out in fear when you rip off your own arm and throw it at them.
Why would I throw it? It's a terrible idea.
It was I'm not
What if I
suggesting you
build a
actually-
cannon in it backwards? Then I can.
That sounds like a very, very dangerous idea. What if it misfires?
Don't be ridiculous. Anything I make should work perfectly fine.
Fucking show you, bitch ass man.
I hope so, otherwise I would have died earlier.
Damn, this picture. God damn.
Looks like Zuku's pulling out.
Yeah, I assume so.
Wait, is Ivian participating?
Ivian did participate. He got knocked out in one hit.
He did participate. He got knocked out. He got KO'd in a hit.
He got
Oh boy.
Ah,
He was fighting Oriana.
Oh boy, could barely stand up.
certainly.
At least he participated. You know, I gotta give him props for that.
Well, things aren't ordered.
It's some of the muscle houses we have on this campus. It's terrifying.
Yeah, like the three still standing.
You would have been fine. You could have done it. You would have won.
No, look at them.
No, you just
Gelb would have put
disappear,
them on the ground.
and then you just punch Gelb as hard as you can in the back of the head.
That wouldn't be fair, would it? It's a brawl, not a magic enhanced brawl.
It is a brawl. No offensive magics.
I want to, but I'm gonna face my fucking arms off again.
They always said the best offense was a good defense.
If you want, Emma.
Exactly.
What?
We can practice later if you'd like.
That's later. I want to kick and fight now.
Are they still fighting, or?
I'm gonna fight some of the villagers.
Maybe they're taking bets.
They've been talking smack this entire time. Yes, I've been listening.
I think we should throw them down there.
I think that's a bad idea, but I'm all for it.
I mean,
We're not savages, come on now.
We're not all.
Gnomes and drows are apparently I'm a savage. It's
Look, tell them to go down there, there's a surprise spot waiting for them down there, and then you get them to jump. You know, I don't know.
Right.
Look, Bruce. Man, Zuko, fuck you.
What are you doing?
What?
It's tempting.
It looked like you were squaring me up for a second.
No, I'm activating my power stance. Let's go now.
Ah, yeah, don't punch me. I'm begging you.
He's getting ready.
I'm not gonna punch my teammate. Why are you giving me a thumbs up?
No, he just shoots them.
I wish you would
I'll go some more.
I just shoot people. It's very different.
Oh yeah. Just shoot people.
You could achieve it against one another, and not me.
Well, the first rule to surviving in a fight is to take down the biggest giant. Or else you have this situation here where you have Oriana versus, a lot larger again. I mean, Galeb's like tired.
I think she can do it.
At higher strength.
She keeps doing this, she's gonna end up making him fall asleep.
Well, she can just kick him in the balls then, and it'll be over.
No, you have.
Oh. What if I fire at him from here? That'd be funny.
Oh, it's over.
Oh, it's over. See?
You just fucking knocked him out like. I can't even.
I don't think it is. Is it?
I'd assume. Seems that way.
Man, if I was fighting here, I would have done the Vol signature strike. You run as fast as you can, and then you just jump at them.
I thought the signature strike was where you uppercut and then you keep bashing them on the head with the other arm.
No, you go for the drop kick.
I never rammed anybody before.
No one survives the drop kick.
Some good distance from using meaning Caleb.
Are you doing anything today, Kingsley?
Might do that in the future.
No, not really.
That was so weird. I thought Morgan was sitting on something, but no, she was just.
Hello, you free?
Hello.
Oh, you too.
You might have just known.
Oh shit, I need to ask something.
Fancy? Sorry?
You get into any fights in Ninvale?
I mean, you, Jacob? The occasional one, maybe. You know, eventually. I mean, not really. I'm not really a fighter, but. Gage is a very strong fighter. I've seen him, in tavern brawls. Amazing. Yeah.
Getting drift back. That's not good.
And the other guy, sorry. No, go ahead.
Yes.
No.
Between the two of you, who would you say would be the better fighter?
Him, definitely. Absolutely, yeah. There you go. He's not a modest man.
Right, of course. Why would you say that?
I mean, the most fighting experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Back in Linville. I mean, back at Villenville.
Yeah. You sure knocked them out, man. Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say knock them out. It's just
honestly, one hit. KO. This guy, amazing.
He definitely has the hype, man.
Okay, I mean, I would say I saw a lot of fights back at Linville.
That's it. Yeah.
You reckon you could take on Val?
I think you could do it. Yeah.
I mean, it's all
a friendly bout.
Don't worry, he won't shoot you.
Don't
he only
know.
does that to his teammates.
Hmm?
Yes.
I
Nothing,
mean,
you know.
I don't know.
Yeah, you should try it, man.
I mean, if you think you could take him, if you think he's good enough for it,
I think you're
you
good
know.
enough, Gage. I think you're good enough.
Does Gage think he's good enough?
I think Tell, you should fight him.
There we go. Sure, he said sure. Okay, well, we're doing
I mean, I could, but you know, I think it's not fair if the team captain would.
There.
He's doing it.
There we go. No, but here, Tell, is that your name?
Yes, Tell. Tell Krells.
Well,
You can call me Tell.
I think my friend Jacob would like to fight you as well.
No.
Oh, of course.
Oh, of course. This is a great idea.
I've done a lot of work today. You know, the farm. It was.
Oh, he got
harrowing,
shot
the
like
farm
6
this morning.
times.
You know.
So
I've
that's
had
about
so
even.
many
We're
logs,
still friends.
You know, it's a miracle that I'm standing right here with the amount of logs that I had to carry. I think.
You see the burn marks on his armor there? Yes, those are bullet holes.
He's
there we go.
shot straight through here. See the burns?
Hey, our friend Jacob is gonna fight Tell right here.
No, listen. He's a mason. He has so many muscles. I think he's a better match
They'd
for
kill
you.
me. They would murder me in half a second.
They wouldn't.
See? At least one of you are honest.
Like, you can remember, these people are militarily trained. They would kill me.
I mean, he would, but they would also kill me as well. But I mean,
Then why would you
gotta learn somehow.
Well, I mean, he already agreed. He already
Did you
agreed
actually?
to
Is that a thing that happened?
Well,
I'll miss you, man.
I tell you what.
Right, I'm not gonna kill him. I have enough restraint.
Gage. Would you? I mean,
I'll take your
you'd
word
probably
on
let him
that.
throw the first punch. Val. You let him throw the first punch, right?
What about you?
Sure, Tell. I would love
So
that.
magnanimous.
You see, you've got to make sure that it's only fair, right?
I mean, it's the only opportunity I get.
I tell you what, Gage, you can throw the first punch against Val. If you punch me first, I'm just interested. Come on.
The day off, there's been a lot of training in the last 6 days.
No, I'm sorry.
Right.
Most of my team
And why
got
can't you?
Tell, did you happen to get permission for this one, by the way? I mean...
Do you want to see?
Exactly.
No.
I don't think.
No, that's
we're
why I'm
even
questioning
allowed
it.
to fight against the Soons. Yeah.
Of
Or
course
have-
not. Not yet, anyway. It's just a hypothetical. But I must say, I heard that you were talking about the students down there who were fighting each other, and some of them in worse ways than others, right?
Yes.
I believe the correct word from my informant was talking smack. Wherever they've gone, I'm not sure, but...
Talking things. Well, that's not what we're talking about.
I see. Well, you know, I'd just say, if you ever were to say things like that, it's only fair that you join in with the bounce, whether that's Val shooting you like he shot me, or
Not gonna
us
shoot
punching
you.
each other. It's only fair if we're doing it. Of course we need permission, but, you know, just to get a feeling for what's right. Right?
I see what you're doing, and you're doing it very poorly. I'm just saying.
Doing what?
I'm doing something poorly. I don't know what I'm doing. Val, what am I doing?
Besides, we wouldn't need permission if they couldn't find the bodies.
Worry about it, you know.
Yeah, so I don't.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about it like banging into things. So
Most of the weight in this,
all the time.
it's a dagger, but also.
That scare them?
I just thought it's only fair. Did a bit. They had some reactions.
Good. It's worth it.
They looked around and stared at each other. I had to excuse myself, though. How dare you leave me in that?
Well, you can't just drop a line like that and stay around.
True.
Like walking into Southern Rosa, going to a bar, saying fuck Dragonkin. You don't stick around afterwards.
Very true.
But will it...
saying if you punch one Dragonkin, you punch 20.
Not if you're discreet enough.
True. You were saying?
You know, all this talk about fighting really reminds me of the old days. I went on missions for the military. Granted,
real action.
Not a lot of them, but...
And how were those, you know? I imagine very different to the situations we've been thrown in.
There's some similar. It depends.
Numbers, comparatively?
I had a small squad. Usually it was just take out people from a distance. Blow up a campsite or two. You know, simple stuff.
Right. Simple. Well, I suppose you're right. A lot simpler than dealing with the undead rising out of the ground in front of us.
It was mainly simple things, secure areas and such. What's the rest of that bottle?
Well, you're drinking already.
Yes.
Not a bad idea. Maybe I'll have a little, just right, yes, we don't have her anymore.
You can moderate it with teacups. Works wonders.
Good idea. Maybe just one teacup. Singular teacup.
Where did he go? Oh well, another break for me. Alright, how far are we? About 2 hours in. Pretty standard. If this thing doesn't keep shutting down on me. Oh, it's ever so slight now. There we go. Alrighty then. Guess he left. Professor?
Yes?
Would you by any chance have access to any of the mana potions?
Oh, no, I believe they've been kept under lock and key after the incident during the war games. So unfortunately, I don't.
I see. Unfortunate. Well, do enjoy your rest.
Yes, I will. I'm getting ready for my student's examination.
Examination of what?
The linguistic skills.
I see. Good luck. Didn't realize that required rest. Boo.
Oh, hello.
I do hope you all understood that that was just a mere jest. I wanted to spook your friends a little bit.
They could be quite challenging to control sometimes.
I do hope that helped a little bit then.
It did, actually. After you guys left, we kind of discussed of the situation we're in from that.
To be fair, the students don't actually have the power to kill anyone. At least not as quick as the professors.
That's good to know.
That reminds me of the time I watched one of the professors roast another student alive. Good times.
Interesting. Would that be happening? Would that be happening to us?
Don't break any rules, and there shouldn't be any reason to. Besides, the particular student was, to put it lightly, an idiot. You shouldn't have to worry.
Good to know. Thank you for the information.
can manage it. Nil should be joining your group as well.
Nil as well. All right. So Nil, Yiko, and Kiki, and me. Linguistics,
yeah, unfortunately, well, linguistics project. The exam is one I've done with you, mono on mono. Do you recall?
Right.
Kel,
Yes, I
Squiggle,
remember.
Karas.
Yes, the squiggles.
Yes, I'm right now going to be doing one for Talia, Oriana, and Solus.
Well, that should be fun. Well, I suppose I'll ask them if they managed to beat you at the, what was it, association? It was something.
Yes.
Have you ever been beaten at that, Professor?
Actually, yes, I have. Lothario and I think Ron. No, got me.
Ron. Go Ron. Great. Good to know you're not undisputed.
Let's see. I'm very curious if I will get down with the yes question, though.
We'll see. Well,
Only
I
time will
won't, because I
tell.
won't be there, but...
Yeah, probably.
Yes. Well, thanks for informing me about the new students on the linguistics project in my team.
Yes, Kiko and Nico for sure. Not sure about Nil. I haven't seen him in a while.
Okay. Yes. It's great, Professor. Thank you.
You know...
Yes?
I happen to be rather smart. So if you do need help on any linguistics, feel free to ask.
Of course, it's... well, it went from being about reading Bach's, which, quite frankly, I've kind of gotten the hang of over several months, to creating mythological stories and legends and artifacts and falsities. Of course, it just happens to be that I'm grouped with Kiki and now Iko and Nil. So, fuck.
Oh, you're going to be pulling most of the weight on that project. Good luck.
Thank you.
Actually, I take that back. Kiki is very good at her talking. She's also incredibly smart, so...
Very deceptive. Yes. Kiki can probably do all of it.
It's not something she's deceptive
But that
about.
wouldn't be fair, because I can't just leave it all to her. It would show me up. Good wine.
But it's not the bottle I poisoned.
That was a joke, wasn't it? Wait, it was a mice. Did you look through my... It was a joke. I knew it.
Stay here. I'll find Lothario. We got another case of a concussion. That one slid by. We'll figure this out.
Galub!
Yeah.
Get Gil, he's a healer!
I shouldn't have said that. Sorry, that caught me off guard. It was quite funny with him just running away.
Well, he probably didn't hear. It's a curse among us. Poor hearing. I'm guessing Anura and Kingsley are off doing whatever.
Oh no.
I'm back, anyways. I'm guessing that Kingsley and Anura are off doing whatever.
They're talking, I'm sure. Yes, well, I did mention to Anora they should probably look into what's going on with Kingsley. So, perhaps we can run into them at some point, you know, discuss things as a team. Could you imagine that?
Good joke. Anyways.
I can dream I'm the team leader.
Then tell them to do that.
No, it's not the same.
Well, actually, it is. Over time, they'll be more accustomed to such things, then eventually they'll just happen.
All right, we're all going to chat together. You have no say in it. Again and again and again and again.
Well,
and again,
no, you only do it a
and
couple of times. Then they'll eventually just come into the meeting every now and then out of instinct. The wise words of the Asixian Pavlov.
I see.
Hey, did you guys see Caleb go that way recently at all?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
They're not. Good luck in your search.
You know, I was going to say, have you
That's
checked...
on me. Could you imagine if I was...
I was going to tell him, have you checked underground? But then I remembered Caleb's the drow, and that might be offensive.
Yes, I wouldn't say that.
Well, it's because they dig holes. Apparently, Umbra dug a hole. It's like the size of a lake or something. I don't remember. It was very vague and unsupportive.
The hole digging team.
It's a hoedown.
You know, I'm glad, all things considered, that I'm not the team captain for Umbra or for Ignis. I always see them running around.
You do realize if you were the team captain of Umbra or Ignis, you could just do a better job than their current team captains. Just saying.
I wouldn't say that. There's no need to...
I would say that with
team captain up like that.
without hesitation.
You're free to your own opinion.
I know.
I think Luke has got potential.
Look, it's Kingsley and Anura.
My God.
Which one?
God.
Good save. Good save.
That, you know, yes. I don't want to offend anyone. Oh, Zuku hanging?
This entire area. This is the whole
Paul!
Listen, man, I got hit in the head a lot during the fight, okay?
I understand. Come on.
Man, I wish these things were rigged up. I would have sent Zuku flying into the ceiling.
Down to the trophy state, yes. There would have been something.
Honestly, I think if
It would have been funny to see
right
him
now, they
splat
would
back against it.
Alright, well, he wouldn't splat. It's a curved ceiling. He would splat on the floor like a normal person. Kingsley ran over there with Zuku.
Damn it.
Well. Where do we start?
8 bars. I need to get better at picking people up and carrying them, so... Oh, there you go. Kingsley's got the right idea.
So this is where people do the working out.
I can't believe it.
I guess.
Anura's here.
Oh, fuck. I have to go back.
It was a joke.
Anura, as your team captain, I command you to do a lamp.
No.
You're going against my orders.
It's very easy.
I know it is. It's almost as if I only order you seriously when it's needed.
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
Could you imagine if I was commanding?
Oh, Paul.
Tell one lamp.
Why?
you
I'm
going to let
joking,
him
no,
undermine
no
your
fucking way.
authority like that, Kel?
Put the gun away.
Can't.
You will be killed at this academy if you dare shoot me
Professor
outside of June.
Harris is over there. I don't think that's something that you want to do.
Don't
I'm
worry.
telling Val shot me.
It's
It
silenced.
really hurt.
If there's any professor more scarier than Nella, it's Professor Actaris. And maybe Lupe.
I'm aware. He made an ice wall once.
No, I think Lupe is probably the scariest. I mean, I literally watched a cremate a student.
That's true.
We.
Yeah, well, I mean, you told me to wait and watch
I did
this.
tell you
She
to
was
wait.
also maniacally
what's this?
laughing when she was caving the heads.
Oh.
It's because I knew it was gonna happen.
So she is scary.
I didn't.
Shame.
Oh. He's going. He's going.
He's going. Oh, he's going.
3, 2. Oh, he did it. Never mind.
You
That
could
was
have just
very
pushed him over there, Tal. Don't laugh. If you're gonna laugh, just go do a lap.
No.
Proves you can do it better.
Oh wait.
What? Oh my, how effective it would be to work out my leg muscles and my arm muscles. It would help the torso, though. So.
That one could do some shaping up compared to the other one.
I don't want to hear it from spaghetti arms over there.
You know what? I'll take that one.
You know, we're missing muscle now. I mean, well, we have muscle, but we're missing.
Wow.
Incredible, like, acumen for people who want to. Well, it's like I'm.
Tell.
That is not. That is nothing. That is like.
It's lean muscle.
Lean muscle.
Do a comparison.
I'm not comparing anything. I don't have anything.
That might not have been the best thing.
No, go on. No, go on,
Do it, Ram.
please.
Say it.
Do it.
Come on.
Yes, Ram, do it.
We
Yes.
can. We love to be insulted.
No matter how hard Val will train, you will always have less muscle than us.
That wasn't a joke. That was just an insult.
That was just me. That was. Oh.
Oh my. It's like I've never heard that one before.
He's so offended. Look at him. Poor Val.
He's shaking in
Poor
his
Val.
I'm actually not wearing boots. These are greaves.
He can't wear boots. Well, he can technically, but.
You just need some better feet.
I actually did wear a boot for a bit.
Sorry, it was just an impulsive thought, okay?
I remember.
It was funny.
Ram, we're just messing with you. You're alright.
That's a wheat.
That's what we do.
I'm gonna punch you.
Good job with the rope thing over there, by the way.
I'll throw you across.
I really thought you were going to fall, and then you just sprinted.
No, you won't. It'll make you
And then I
feel
fell at the end anyway.
Yes, but
I
will it be
mean,
funny?
it's better to take flight
Yes.
and fall than to fall
It'd be
before
funny
you
to
take
crack
flight.
my ribs again.
No, it'd be funny to relive old times.
Unless you're a... Never mind.
I can crack your ribs for you.
You are absolutely a menace. An absolute menace.
Something in my eye.
I'm sorry.
Something in my eye.
Is there?
Sorry.
Is there? Or
There
was it
was.
just your
It's called an
imagination?
eyeball.
Though, I do.
How do you know you have eyeballs? You can't feel them.
Val, can we not do this? Can we not do this?
Feel them?
Sure, go ahead.
Ram, do I have eyeballs?
No, the other one.
Nope, no, that one. That one's real, and I know it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Good. Thank you. I was just asking because, you know, I needed to verify.
You know,
for
I can
that
take out my eyeball if I really
Verify if
wanted
you
to.
have eyeballs? I can make
You
you
should do it
feel the
now.
fact you have eyeballs if you like.
My arms are longer
Tell.
than yours.
She has
Actually,
more
let me not
range.
do that,
I'll
you'll get
climb you
blinded.
like Jack did.
She's more range than you anyways.
We'll beat
I
you.
mean, not in
I
the,
threw him off.
the unoccupied airspace there.
The fly
It is
zone.
occupied airspace. It's amazing. Guys, I always knew I could do it.
I mean, you just blow enough ventus in your wings, you think you could breathe 5.
I'm not doing anything to Ventus.
It's a little more complicated than that.
The school of magic Ventus. Wind magic.
I know. I'm fully aware.
You really didn't seem
Just
like
testing, you know, just. Look, I know half the time it seems like I don't know anything, but I assure you I do. Sometimes.
Bin. Or a bit. Mark was a bit in a mess. Should be fine though.
What kind
I
of
mean,
mess?
there's new members coming in, so.
What kind of mess, huh? No idea.
You know, we have slots open, Ram.
Don't
That's pretty
just
space.
recruit around like that. You can't just tell him to leave his team. We do not. We do
we'll
not
take
do that in
Lothario
this
too.
academy.
That wouldn't be the first time somebody just left us anyway.
I
You
think
know-
both of you would
I
be
mean,
very
Mood.
good in yellow.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, we're in the same boat, you know? We're in the same boat.
That's true.
Anura, you're about to become our recruiter permanently.
Actually, Tell, can I be our recruiter for the next wave of students?
No, absolutely.
Fine.
I was only joking.
Oh shit. He's gone.
Oh no, he's dead.
Unless. I'm sorry.
Yeah, when it comes to new students, it's a joint decision per student, right? That means everyone gets their vote and say it's only fair because you all voted
Yes,
for
but
me,
also
and
remember the
therefore
war
we all vote
games.
for students.
Can we all remember?
What
It's a
about the
very
audience?
powerful ally right there.
True.
Very formidable.
Did not enjoy the war games.
I can imagine.
I didn't either,
Neither did
I'll be
I,
honest.
trust
Oh
me.
my god, I just
Quiet
crashed.
for 10.
Yes, I'm here.
Alright, did you shut off there?
The world got dark for a second, and then it turned back on, so I think I'm good.
Maybe it's your eye.
That is life. It is a nice girl.
I
There
might
is a
be,
request, though, in
might
the
have to
next
change out
wave
my core.
Of students, if there is another, if there's somebody else with a shield, please can we, you know, look and see.
Oh, definitely.
Or we could go
Well,
for a healer.
I can't not.
Also true.
I can't go
I mean,
just on my own as a tank.
Nora has shock therapy. I did
That's
not
not
mean
the
to
same
interfere
thing.
there.
Right. That was quite shocking.
Shocked you out of existence.
Did it spark your
Anura,
interest?
help. I need therapy.
You need lots of it.
You know, I've the perfect
We
therapy.
all do.
I think, yeah,
No,
that's true,
put that
actually.
away.
I think a lot of us need therapy.
Val, please, no.
Still out.
I don't think... Put the fucking gun
Don't you
away,
fucking dare, Val.
Maniac.
Put the gun away.
I have to channel mana into it. It's not even loaded with anything.
I'm going to make
It's
you eat
in
your
your
glasses.
arm that you can channel mana into it with.
I'll have you know I can channel mana with both my arms. Hello, Jackson.
Even worse.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Captain.
Captain?
Captain.
Captain?
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Is that new hangout spot?
How's it going?
It's hidden away from the professors.
I fluxed out of a spa with one of our own sorted, and I embarrassed myself. Other than that, I'm great.
They're in my brain jokes.
I left my body for a bit, so same.
No, okay.
Alright.
At least I'm not alone.
Honestly, you know, as captains, it is our job to make fools of ourselves.
That's true. I think you told me something like that before.
Oh.
Probably.
Yeah.
You alright?
I'm fine.
The unsorted student you were with,
Yeah,
who did it happen to be?
It was Avi.
Definitely. Out of your head and
Ah, Avi.
definitely, yeah.
God, no wonder you lost.
Come on. What's up?
Just.
I didn't know he could do that. It's
It's
an
like-
effective spell.
It's like a Flint's army knife.
You're blamed for a bunch of stuff.
It really
he's got a
is.
little
Angry just for a reason I don't know why.
Maybe some misinformation. That's how things
Isn't that a Palvandorian design?
They stole it from us.
Yeah, I thought so. They had a
I think
corkscrew
it's
on
a
it
waste to have us fight each
for a
other.
while.
Yes, it was for opening wine bottles after all of our victories.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
I got blamed for a bunch of
I
stuff.
admired the
like,
confidence of it, yeah.
Almost like doing war crimes
You
during the
passed
war
it.
games.
If it was a Drozen
Yes,
thing,
I
I'd
got,
probably
like,
just put
blamed
another
for
knife on a
firing
knife.
Wounded people, holding
Cut the
people
top of the
hostages,
bottle.
leaving people behind, kicking people off mountains, all that kind of stuff.
Maybe
I
just
got
put
all
knives on the bottles.
dumped on.
No, that's a good one too.
Maybe
Not to mention the fact that we
Yeah,
were
just,
disqualified.
every bottle comes with a knife.
Getting angry that they lost.
Ready to stab and defend yourself in the nearest tavern.
This is exactly why we
Collectible
should be
knives.
fighting each other because
For
some
a
of these
chain
people
of
are very
alcohol.
I don't
It's
think
good. We could
collectible
sell
knives
in
could ever
Jasmine.
work.
No?
What are you talking
Just
about?
imagine
Why not?
different color knives, different styles, for different prices.
Are you kidding me?
Well, people will be
Alright, no,
stabbing
no,
each
no.
other
Now
to
hear me
collect
out.
them.
Hear me out. Collectible knives, but the holder for it is shaped like a back, and each knife you just stab in.
I try firing.
People would buy that.
Ooh.
I think I missed.
I'd probably buy that. I don't have any money, but I'd probably buy it.
Now imagine if the body was glass as well, so you could actually still see the knives when they were in there.
Ooh.
Yes.
That'd be cool.
He was throwing bombs at us.
Cool.
Because he could. Because he's
These are the design
We should get one of
that
those.
we're expected to do in 8th Attack Division.
You can make one, I don't
It's
wanna.
not. And then Mordred was shooting fireworks at
I mean,
Oh, lovely.
maybe.
How
Yes.
have these teachers not been fined yet?
Because they're
Well,
not
it was,
teachers.
and it's almost like our headmaster at the moment is.
Out.
Well,
A lunatic.
oh, not out.
Our headmaster
Yeah, I'll
exists.
When he's in.
You mean
He's
the Chancellor?
Chancellor, yeah.
He's not.
Oh,
Sorry, it's not Madman.
He's not crazy.
We are.
He just
I never said
takes
crazy.
dead
You
necromancers
meant
and
crazy. Why
drains
would you ever
blood out
say
of them.
crazy? How
hey Val.
Those things.
You know when you had the antidote given to you, was it administered to you, or did you have to climb a tree for it?
She's very rich, I guess.
Oh, I asked him very nicely, and he said, "Of course, Val. Whatever you want, Val." We even shared a laugh afterwards.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what happened.
I'm sure.
Nothing else.
Church.
Nothing else.
Nothing else. Good.
Oh,
good.
Octavian.
I believe you.
It was like that for me as well, you know. No suffering at
He's
all.
my coach. He wants us to completely rebuild
Right.
that dorm with gold.
Dude, I want to point out.
Of course he does.
I want to point out.
I'd rather have Nella.
I think he seeks to make us
He
spiteful
fell out of
people.
a tree trying to collect his golden nuts.
What?
He fell out of a tree for his holy nuts.
We had to save his nutsack.
He threatened to cut off me.
Was that Octavian?
Cut off my head because I brewed
Yes.
tea.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Wow.
Why would he was up there for
I
nuts?
hope it was a joke. But
Yes, his holy nuts of the
Yes,
church.
you know what it is.
Be mentally assessed.
They're held in his holy nutsack.
He's very intelligent in certain ways.
Oh.
He's very good at what he does. but
Like
he has
scrotum,
absolutely
okay.
zero
No.
Now it makes sense.
whatsoever.
Kingsley.
I don't think
What?
he has any skills apart from
They were just nuts.
He has a sack for nuts.
He can't
Okay.
beat a squirrel.
Alright.
Oh.
Maybe it was a very powerful squirrel.
He can kill
Maybe the guy
rifts and
is
fight them,
taking
but
it
he
out on him.
cannot beat a squirrel.
He probably hates it just because of that, actually.
True. Maybe it's maybe him losing the fight to the squirrel was karma building up.
Karma, if that was karma catching up to him, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be like a tidal wave hitting him very soon.
Oh, it's
Or a tree.
I don't think he has a very good relationship.
Unless
with
he has a
nature.
god protecting him.
Or a tree.
Or several squirrels. Or several gods.
True.
Several gods and the squirrels. And that's
No, he only believes in one.
Yes, they do. They very much do. People have met them.
And that's
Don't
why
worry,
there
Ram,
will
I had
be
this
war.
deep discussion with them before. I was a little half and half on it, but... Just the concept, you know?
You can travel to the other side.
In a way. In a way. We're on about the gods and their existence. Ram's just considering. I think he's having an epiphany.
They're very real. Trust me.
Oh no, he's having a crisis.
Oh god.
I'm not, that's fine.
Is there a god of birds?
Yes.
Shit.
It's probably
So,
Gaia.
Probably.
Let me tell you a funny thing.
I
The god of birds would also
no.
probably be the god of flight.
That's true.
There might be.
I
an
guess with all
entity that
good
calls
things
itself a
comes
god of
bad,
light,
right?
yes.
How?
Just know that if you
mind.
start to fly, that your biggest competitor will be birds. You live among them.
Think how many I could take out of the skies.
Yes,
Many will
to
come to
fight
you
them
if you
in
do that.
their home. Great idea, Tal.
Can you make me a gun for shooting birds?
It's called a hunting
Being
rifle.
swarmed by dozens of dozens of
Don't even
birds
need a hunting
swarming
rifle,
around you
just
from
just
every
a
angle.
gun.
Up, down, left, right,
just
one for your
hide,
eyes,
don't
for everything.
You just have to learn how to aim it. You can kill birds with stones.
I don't know where that came from, sorry.
Maybe
Okay,
have
that's fine.
get you a projectile spell and just start firing birds out of the air.
Yeah.
I don't think Kiki would appreciate that.
I'll
very
just shoot explosives at them. I'm sure it'll end perfectly fine.
much. Please don't.
Be sure to shoot.
Throw
Be
explosives
sure to
in the
don't
air.
shoot
I
those
beg you.
while. Yeah.
It's a joke.
Is it?
At this point,
Well,
Yes.
Don't worry about birds. They will be more afraid.
Why
of
would
you
I
than you
waste
were
good
afraid of them.
explosives on some
They would
birds?
never. They
I'm
would never.
starting to work that out. I think. I had a great interaction with
You're
Kiki
getting there.
earlier.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, there she is, actually.
Yeah, she just ran past.
Just ran off.
That's Jackson.
She set the ropes.
No, Kiki's on the
She
training
set the
course.
ropes. She went that
No,
way.
there is a Kiki over there.
A Kiki, as in there's multiple
Oh, you're losing
Jackson.
your mind.
There's multiple of them. Does she have a nest?
Oh god, probably.
there-
She's a girl.
She's not a bird. I'm trying to get that out of my head.
I mean, she's part bird.
She's a
part
harpy.
bird.
No, she's a harpy. She's not a bird. She's a harpy. And she just happens to have wings like a bird, and talons like a bird, and legs like a bird, and everything else like a bird.
She also
apart
has
from the face
wings
of
like
a
a
bird.
harpy and talons like a harpy.
Huh?
You okay, Tal?
The harpies lay eggs.
Yeah, what
Yes.
is this?
Okay.
Probably.
I was trying. It's like Realm, right? I look past the wings like I look past Bellacosa's wings because everything else is there, and you don't have tendencies
I
like a bird.
do
You don't
not
lay
lay
eggs,
eggs.
do
Wait,
you?
is Ram a harpy?
I don't
Exactly.
lay eggs. No.
See?
Do you?
You don't lay
I'd
eggs.
say the same to you, lizard man.
Nothing.
I'll have you
Lizards
know
lay
whatever
eggs.
comes out of you don't want to know what comes out of there, actually.
The
Probably
egg?
not, no.
Probably a lot of wine, all
I'm
things
lost.
considered.
I'm lost in this conversation.
Don't think
Okay,
I'll
I'm gonna
win.
go
You
see
are
what
an
my
alcoholic.
teammate's doing with an oversized sword.
Your fault.
It
Just a
is.
teacup. It was just a teacup.
I don't think it's
But you could
his
have
fault. I
more.
think it's Stella's fault. She gave us access to a lot.
That's true. We're running out now.
I can start making my own. Just have to get permission.
Well,
We
I
need a
mean,
brewery.
I mean, funny
Oh,
enough,
actually.
we're actually preparing like different flavors of alcohol for Mordred's task today, and I'll be brewing my own giant brew as well.
Oh my god.
Bombadil's also showed me where he
Though
has the
it has to
reservoir,
be,
so if we ever run out.
though it has to be really dilated.
I'm not
Otherwise,
above stealing from
there's a
Bombadil.
possibility of dying. You know, for people who aren't, you know.
That sounds right up your alley,
I
Tail.
think we should give it to all the...
Oh no, it's gonna be exclusive.
Nice and
Yeah,
strong.
people.
Nice and strong. Jake, could I have some as your team
wonder where the
captain?
rest of my team is actually.
I will let, yes. Team Lumen will have first dibs.
Thank you, thank you. Excellent, excellent, yes.
I would actually be making
Live
my
up
own
all day.
own meat.
Could we make the funny-looking fruity drinks?
Yes.
There's funny
Well,
looking
I know that,
fruity drinks.
what did
Do you
we-
put scorpions in
Cocktails.
them?
Just get
On
the
the tail of
weirdest
the
little
chicken.
cups.
I'm trying to think of what we did.
Why are you
for the-
putting chickens on tails?
One, that's not what that meant. Two, there is no two. I just said two for fun.
Can I
Three.
say 3 for fun?
Sure.
Can we be of
Well-
the same mind? There.
Anyway, yeah. I know that we, me, Luca, and Yorel, we got plum and what was it? Plum, sugarcane, and oranges, and we're fermenting that into a wine.
Ooh, plum wine.
I also want this.
It should be done
I'm
in a
making
couple of days,
rosewood
we-
wine,
we already
rosewood mead.
Said it.
Rose meat. Ooh, rose meat.
Rosewood.
Nice rose
These,
meat.
yeah, from what I know.
After
Did you
that,
say
then
that
rose.
Very
Rose.
woody.
once they're fermented, they're going to be put in the community centre? Was that it?
I've no idea.
Oh,
I just
right,
put
the
them in the barrel and
community
I don't know
centre.
how long it. Right, yes,
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
they should,
I'm working on
once
it.
they're done. They
I'm-
should be done and then they'll be
mean-
put in the winning one should be put in the community centre.
Could be done in like a month or so.
Hmm.
It depending on what you're
It's
making.
been a month or
Meat-
so.
Meat doesn't take very long.
I am absolutely
I'm
sure.
sorry, I'm also getting forced to decorate our fucking dorm with golden plating.
Why?
I mean, have you thought about?
I
Can I
don't
have
know.
some? Is it
No.
actual gold?
It's actual gold, and church is providing
have
us with
some
actual
again?
Have
golden
some.
plating. No.
Wait,
If
I
you
have a
wanna,
question.
if you wanna fight with Octavian, sure, go ahead. Break his church down. Because he's
doesn't
gonna
have to
turn our
know.
goddamn dorm in a church.
He doesn't have to do.
Ram,
Yeah, he
Ram,
doesn't
just
have to
think
That's
you
ironic,
could,
isn't it?
you could really spite him if you just gave it to Kingsley.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I stole from a
and
church.
The rest of Team Lumen.
I mean, look at us. We're gold technically. Look
I
at
could
our
use it
colours.
for potions.
We are gold.
I could use it to make some
Just
nifty
a question of
sunglasses.
Realm. Then,
I put it somewhere very special.
if it why does it have to be actual gold? Can you not like paint a gold-like color?
No.
Like, would
I
you
don't
not?
think
He wants it to
like
be
like
actual
that?
gold. He
don't
knows the
think he
difference. He
knows the difference.
smells. He can smell the quality of gold.
Oh,
Oh
god.
my god.
Does he like walk up and just like lick gold?
What, does he
It's like,
pop
I haven't seen
jewels
him
that
or
tastes like
something?
proper Paul.
I
But
don't
you know, we
know.
could put
Does he
some
fucking eat
toxic.
He can recognize the quality of gold.
There are toxic
His goddamn
paints.
staff is
You
made
could
out
get a
of
gold
goddamn
color.
So is mine.
We're talking assassination here.
No, of course not. This is straight up murder.
He has
Yes,
a
yes.
combat teacup.
has a what? A
He
combat
has a
vehicle?
combat teacup.
I need one of those, to be honest.
For the wine.
What?
I'm stealing it.
Why do I not have one of those?
Honestly, he kind of asked if I wanted one, and I said that I kind of wanted one. It sounds quite interesting, but also it's a goddamn war.
I want one.
I want one.
You probably ask him, he'll give you one.
He doesn't
won't
like
give
us
me
very
one.
much.
No, he does. He hates me. Absolutely hates me.
He loves me. I'm just kidding. I have no idea what he thinks of me.
Every time I see that man, he always gets into an argument with me. There's no contest at this point. It's just
He's
end
so
up in an
double-sided with me. I don't get
He's
it.
not arguing with you. He's arguing
He is
with
very switchy. That's for sure.
So does that mean he's arguing through himself with the church, or with the church?
I think I'm gonna go and look for the rest of my team.
And you are speaking for
Have a
Gaia.
good one, Raum.
Also, is your buckler supposed to be unfolded?
Already stupid.
Who will win?
No.
A shield.
Thank you. I got it.
Should really close that up. Tail, come on.
Go back.
Is it jammed?
Thank you.
Ah, there you go.
No.
You don't have something to solve that.
Have a good day, Ram.
What's it called?
Hope
Oil.
he does consider joining.
I don't think he will.
I mean,
I don't think we will.
But you could tell them.
you almost did.
Yeah.
But it's also wrong. We don't want to just completely pull Team Aqua apart, do we?
Why not?
I mean,
they
almost
already
had
do that
Avi.
themselves.
Yeah, they
know,
don't
but-
need our help. It's
Tell,
already done.
why not?
Actually, then what's the?
If Tal, look at it from this way. If we take two members of them, if we take two of them, then they can build Aqua back from the ground up with the new people.
Exactly.
I mean,
Actually, what's
Look,
all
I've-
our opinion on the? So, what are we? So, with these new people that are coming in, the new students,
yes.
are we see what they could do, and then
Probably see what they can do and then click with us, right?
Exactly.
right?
Whoever seems to prove themselves best. I think, really, we should all be looking for different aspects with them. I mean, we know what we need.
True, but regardless of who comes, we don't know if they have what we are missing. So we could potentially look over how they fit in our structure and restructure our team. If necessary.
Good point.
I mean,
I
don't
suppose.
Can't just
think
rely
we
that
get
people
only
will come in with shields and a healer, you know, and then if other people are
Oh, of course, it could be anything.
Absolutely.
I won't want to bring in any
It could be
loose
someone who wields
cannons.
fish as weapons.
Yeah, like you. We already have enough with you.
Wow.
You
Can't
do
believe
fire
it.
quite a lot.
So what is the,
I only
what
shot
are-
at you 8
what are the main
times.
things we want from the new students, or at least we're looking?
I think
I
at
still
this
have
point,
2
just
more
people we can
shots.
get along with. Do it.
Not even.
I think
Medic.
it might be important that they actually like us.
Well, yeah, that's one thing, yeah. But I also think, well, the only ask I do want is that we get another shield, if there is.
If
one
there
that
is
does
any.
come.
I think that's
Because
a
everybody
good
will
call.
be. The problem is that everybody's going to be going for them.
Oh, don't
Yeah.
worry about that. I have a
She's
solution.
unlooking. Alright. And then the
Go on.
other person could be anyone.
They'll get
really.
a shield.
Maybe a healer.
No, could just
Healer,
convince
yeah.
I'm
someone.
not too keen on.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
there
too
is
much
any.
work.
It is
I'm
true.
not too keen on healing magic myself, so
Yeah.
that would be better.
Hmm.
My potions can only do so much.
So preferably another shield and maybe a healer, but somebody that we can actually get along with, right? Mainly.
Of course.
I don't know what. Are we giving Abby a chance or no? Or what's going on with
My,
Let's just wait. Let's just wait. You know.
We'll wait, but I will admit he has quite a bit of potential. He's just a interesting character.
He doesn't
to say
follow
the least.
orders whatsoever.
He also questions
but
every
I think-
order. Every single order.
Single one.
Something just doesn't feel right with him being part of Lumen.
He can't listen.
Right.
Maybe that's partially why Aqua was so frustrated with him. Because he just wouldn't listen. And then remember during the mission when he got a direct order from Nella and then decided he would elect to ignore it. And then afterwards made it like it was like no big deal that he was running ahead when there was, the worms lurking in the forest, and who knows, maybe some more undead that are completely out of their minds because of the necromancy was dead. The necromancer was dead. We have no.
That's true.
He's an absolute loose cannon.
I suppose we lost our one way of keeping him in check.
He's nice, but I would rather wait.
Oh, so that wasn't a way of keeping him in check, it was just enabling him more.
Also true.
I suppose so. I don't know, something tells me if someone could metaphorically put the leash on him, then...
Or literally.
Maybe there needs to be a physical one, who knows, maybe... Can you make something that just like every time he thinks about doing something that he shouldn't be doing that hurts him? Maybe eventually he
It's like a shock collar.
Something
Are you sure you're not... Never mind.
I'm actually all for this. It's a great idea.
I'm not going to waste my mana on that.
No, masochist is the... you know what, never mind.
Sadist.
Yes, a sadist, yes.
There you go, sadist.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's it. You're a sadist, huh?
It's not being a sadist if it's just practical.
True.
Practicality. I don't think torturing other students is a good way to success.
Coward.
He's torturing us by
Coward.
not listening. He's torturing me.
Your position against Avi is taken and heavily considered.
Understand.
I mean, we could actually just do that for any of our new members who decide to be out of line.
That's true. We could do it
Put
for
a
you
shock collar on them.
Yes.
Shock them. What the fuck?
You know, I don't think Kingsley likes this idea. We should put a shock collar on him.
Hang on. No.
Yes.
Please no. Besides, I don't think you could even get it around the neck, even if you tried.
It's better than the alternative option I thought of. You know, just put some poison gas on a collar, hit a button, shoots right into their face.
Maybe like a little vial that every time you selected it, like just puts a little bit of poison in their bloodstream.
I think we should build a storage system for individuals in the basement, otherwise known as a
I was
torture
gonna
chamber.
say, are we gonna just turn the basement into
I mean, there already is in the main building. We don't have to waste our time making that.
Bombadil said I couldn't take the
Methods
guillotine.
at any time.
That's true.
Oh my god, there's a bunch of psychotics on the team. I knew that.
We're not psychotic, we're practical. Very different.
No, I was joking.
Practically insane.
Yes, we are all joking here. All of us are joking.
I was actually damn it.
Oh, that's no fun.
You can do whatever. I don't care. I was joking. was a joke. I didn't mean it.
Val did.
I wasn't joking. I was
I know
dead
you
serious.
I know.
He's always serious.
Not true. I have jokes every now and then.
Party. We gotta crush it.
Oh, a pool party. Oh man, a pool party sounds like so much fun. I can't wait to go to the pool party.
You're going to sink too far.
You could just sit down.
Could always just take them off and
My legs?
lie back and float. Your legs and your arm and just lie back and exist.
It doesn't help that part of my torso is solid as well. So yeah.
Take off the torso too. You might die if we do that, right? Actually,
I will die. It's also not removable.
I see. I was wondering how far it went. Like, could you just be a head and arm?
See your tail?
I'm glad I don't have a tail. Oh, wait.
You won't have a tail if you keep talking.
Noted. See you at the pool party, Val.
You're not gonna walk. It's the same distance from the teleporter.
Oh, fine. I'll walk.
I mean, really, think about how far away the teleporter is from the dorms. And where Aqua is located. It's the same distance.
Good point. I think this way is longer still.
Oh no, you'll hurt your
I just want me to
legs.
walk with you to keep you company.
Want you to suffer while I can't. Hope your legs hurt at the end
That's
of this.
unfair. That's true.
Also, leave your uniform in the dorm when you're done. I'll fix it up tonight.
That'll do. Thank you for that, by the way. I mean, I know you shot it, but still. Thanks. I do have to help you, though, don't I? So I suppose it's only fair.
Next time I'll shoot you while you're
And I
not
throw
wearing
my shot
anything.
for a shot.
That way I'll burn the skin
Yes,
more
I'll
effectively.
shot naked. Maybe you could just shoot Caleb next time.
Tell that was a joke.
Come on. It would be interesting to see the effects.
He would say ow, he would be lightly burned, and then continue to shrug it off. I don't need to test it because I know what's going to happen.
I mean, the curse of a visionary mind is great indeed. Something like that. Sometimes I just want to see things. Like Stella jumping off a cliff. Uh-huh.
That's actually a good idea. Not Stella jumping off of a cliff, of course, but... fall prevention legs would actually be good.
Why not just take a featherfall potion? We can make those.
Or, if I turn them into legs and make it a permanent effect, one less featherfall potion a day.
Why not just get wings?
I'd rather shoot myself out of the sky.
I'll shoot you out of the sky if you get wings.
You're a terrible shot. You wouldn't even hit me.
I've never shot a gun in my life.
You're not female presenting nipples, you're fine.
Well, at least I get to show my titties, so... You guys ready for swimming?
Yeah, I'm just taking my clothes off.
Nice.
As you do for this event.
I'll meet you at the pool.
Were we actually invited at all?
Yes.
I believe.
What? Double placement?
No.
Okay, I guess not. Guess I'm just being dumb.
Yes, we were invited.
We were invited. I see. Wait, we're crashing. If we're crashing and we weren't invited. Kingsley, you really need to cover that hole. I can just see your face through it every time.
What are you talking about?
There's the hole right here.
What do you mean? This
The hole that Avi made room.
Fine, whatever.
Madari came through it before, remember?
Oh yeah, you kind of rolled into it.
Fix it.
Yeah.
Yes.
What are you talking about? It's fine.
I'm taking my shirt.
Let's come on.
Look at my shirt, dirty.
Look, I'm now the man at the door. Okay, I'm the man at the door.
You're the ghost that haunts that
People
door.
quiver before me, you know.
Yeah, make sure you don't get stuck.
I guess you could say
yeah.
Kingsley is a
They quiver
force
before
of
me
nature.
and they go, what's going on? Am I full party?
Three, yeah.
Let's go.
Also, I don't have any more flowers.
I don't know.
Okay.
I know, I'm kind of curious now. If you look at it, it's literally like folded into the wall, like several fingers.
Which way? Yeah.
Around the back.
Hopefully that way.
There's literally a path.
Yeah, but it has an arrow on the front door, but it doesn't have an arrow there, so... Yeah.
I mean...
If there's not an arrow on a path, can you not find your way?
Oh my god, they have a training target.
Do.
Shit.
Dang, I don't have my gun.
Hang on, let me punch it. Okay. That feels better. Do you think they pretend it's Avi?
Probably.
No, that's just cruel.
I know it is, I'm just...
That's kind of
all
mean to
things
say.
considered. All things considered.
It's kind of
I don't
warm
have
in
anything
here.
against Avi, I just think they might.
Yeah, probably.
Ugh. No, I've still got the boots on, really. Oops.
Hold on. This is not working. Too small. Hold on. This is exactly
You're
why I didn't want to
drowning.
go to the pool. Ah, there we go.
Hey, does anybody know what Tusk Love is?
Don't even start.
Yes, I do. I know what it is.
Don't you? No, you don't. You don't know what tough love is, and you're not gonna tell.
I do. What? It's a
No, you don't.
You know, the rest in our quarters.
See, Val, you're not sinking.
No. It's fine.
Never said I was gonna sing.
No, it's not.
It's a forbidden rule sort of thing. It's a romance.
It'll be the pain to dry out later.
I'm
Oh.
gonna talk about it, Kingsley. It's good.
Why would you guys keep a book that's
not.
good
Stop.
locked up?
Yeah.
Because it's erotica.
That explains it. Wait, what the
That's the other problem. It is a
Stop beating around the bush, it's not that much.
Why do you have that frame?
Why do you guys have that?
But you have it framed.
It's
Yeah,
in the
they
hole in the
do.
wall with the
Oh my
bars.
god.
Like it's in jail.
You know what? If you want to know, ask Lothario. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, she'll read it to you.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I would rather
Yeah,
not, you
Lothario
know.
was the
I'd
one who
rather
read-
not
No,
tell
let's
them
not.
read
We'd have to
it
get
to
really,
me.
really drunk first.
Can I drown myself yet?
It's no fun doing it sober.
To me, thank
I
you
got
very
a
much.
bottle of whiskey.
Get
and a
right
bottle of
ahead, I'm
wine
not
here,
stopping
whoever
you.
wants it.
I
I
don't
didn't
get
bring
drunk all the time,
glasses.
so I'm good.
I'll take one if that's okay.
And I remember that time I used to be
I'll
scared.
drown
I would like
myself.
some alcohol too, yes.
No, I actually caught it. That's a new one.
Yoink.
See,
I hate you so much.
May I have some?
Cheers.
The fuck is Bill? Yes, I am.
Can you thank you?
I am working
I can't
on
take it
the-
out of the hand.
You're
Your grip
working
is
on
very
that.
strong.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's
Well,
almost
you
like
said
it's
cheers.
yes.
For those who do not want to drink alcohol, there is herbal tea, which is also very nice.
I'll have the tea
Take it
as
over
well.
too. I just don't get drunk off the alcohol, so.
This is why we need to
With the
make
alcohol.
pina coladas.
The fuck is a pina colada?
It's like a coconutty kind of alcoholic drink. It's a cocktail.
We're not doing that to chickens.
It's easy for me.
We don't need to use chickens. We just need someone with a tail.
Can the both of you knock it off?
I'm so glad you volunteered,
I've got
Tem.
you. Wait, no, don't you fucking dare.
It's Illuminatine.
What's this?
He's threatening me again.
We're debating on what kind of cocktail we want to make.
Hot tea, hot water, hot water, hot water, hot water,
Oh.
hot water, hot water.
I said you
How
guys
does
are gonna come
threatening
in.
come into it?
With little stool down.
He doesn't know what a cocktail is.
It's water. It's wet. Yeah.
For
I
anybody who wants
thought it would be a chicken, and then you add a tail to the chicken. Like a cock with a tail.
Where was the liquor?
The tail has the.
We're gonna give you a chicken's tail now. That's how it works.
This seems like a cheesecake incident.
Don't you dare give me a chicken's tail. That would be an offense to my ass.
Yes.
Could I get the bottle?
Probably complimenting, to be honest. You're kind
I
of
think it's
skinny.
just like if you want something, just like grab a glass.
I think.
Oh, Jesus.
Got it.
Drink.
Well, I mean, sure, but only
Plus the water was that. Plus the water was
let me
on the-
first
well,
grab a
little
glass.
bit of it was on the side.
Not all of us can have it molded perfectly in the way we want.
I think.
Are you okay?
We
Ben?
have
Back or
rooms.
just
You can hit the inside here.
Oh yeah, in rooms.
You can sort of see them.
There's actually rooms there.
Yeah, just
So it's hot.
even honestly, just
are these magic?
even just enduring the gambeson might be more comfortable than. Oh.
Can she swim?
That's another kind of magic. We call it diving.
That is why I'm not entering the pool because I can't.
Thank you, Yuki.
It's diving by my step.
Glad you could join us, Talia. Welcome to the pool.
Yeah, welcome.
Talia, we got a towel for you here if you want.
Just a moment.
I'm gonna go over here so that.
Ah, we were in the splash zone.
Watch for the man.
He's allergic to water. You've got to be very careful.
You're not gonna rust.
Think this is rustable metal? Do you really think that I would pick metal that could rust in simple water?
Yes.
Yes.
Why are you looking at me like
I'm
that?
smarter
I
than
wouldn't put
that
it past
one.
you.
You guys don't give him enough credit.
Oh, it looks like you're looking straight at me.
If we gave him any
it just
credit,
looked- it
he
just
would
looked like you're looking straight
immediately
at
put
her.
it in our faces.
Yes.
Exactly.
Like, look at it.
It was very, it was very intimidating.
Me though, as if you wouldn't pick a metal that, you know. What if it rained, right? You can't cover that up. So.
Could wear a fancy
What if
hat.
I waterproofed
One
it?
really big
Hats are pretty good.
water
Hats
dripped
are
off.
pretty
Have
good.
hats, yeah.
Hats are pretty good.
Kiki made them for you, right?
What if I simply waterproofed it like a smart person?
Straight on my tailbone.
Might have to ask for them.
Could do that.
The outside parts might
I'm not a
rust,
smart person, so
but the inside will be perfectly fine because it's been waterproofed.
I mean, it depends. Do you want to be rusty or do you want to be
Crusty.
anti-rusty,
I'm about to
unrusty?
make some of your joints rusty here in a second.
What was that?
What the what?
I'm
Yeah?
sorry.
Character. 6 dudes chilling in a hot tub, 1 foot apart because they're all gay.
I'm not gay.
No,
fucking ruined this, man.
You ruined it.
What happened?
No. Come on.
That's rough, buddy.
I don't want to know.
That's rough.
You can't say that during this time of year. You can't say that.
I'm going to see.
You can't say that, especially when Tusk Love was brought up. What a poor timing you had.
Hey, Tusk Love is a pretty good story, if I will admit, because I've read it through.
That explains a lot about you, Kingsley.
What the fuck does that mean?
You know what that means.
I don't know what it's. Well, I know it's erotica, but I don't know anything other than that.
Kingsley is pretty erotic.
Vulgar erotica.
Damn.
Avid erotica reader.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
I'm exotic, not erotic.
Oh, I got
Same
the words
thing.
confused. Apologies.
myself proud with my wings.
Someone put that in a
Oh
quote
wow.
book.
Don't create a whirlpool and get sucked to the bottom, please.
Ram, you're flying.
What's going to happen?
Oh, Ram, what's your
There
feet?
goes your average.
All right, now
erotica
jump in the cold one.
against your average erotica enjoyer.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Sitting in the cold one and then
You just in hot water, then into cold water, then into hot water.
and
Then...
then jumped into the hot one.
You thought I was
That's
asking?
really bad. You shouldn't do that.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Throw me in it? Don't try it.
It's dangerous.
I'll throw you in.
Kingsley, if you don't mind throwing Tail into the cold end.
Don't throw him into the
Alright.
cold end, please. Be nice to the captain.
Thank you.
No.
Be nice.
Here we go.
No.
We are being nice. I could have thrown him.
Is the water cool over there?
Yes.
It's cold.
This one's
Yeah, look. It just...
Tail swim.
Is he... Actually, can he swim?
You should probably help him.
Look at him swim.
Center of gravity.
He's so fast.
He swam out of the
Oh my god.
Wait.
Kingsley, go save Tail. Kingsley, go save Tail.
You can literally stand.
The good news is I actually know how to swim.
I remember it.
Doesn't help.
It really doesn't, because they're gonna sink anyways.
Oh my god, you're so
Unlucky
I'm so
man.
proud of you.
He swam out of the pool and then he swam back into the pool.
Gently guides you through there.
I have to admit that Ethereal has very impressive
At the same time,
I thought. Wait, I thought you could swim.
I can't
Literally
swim.
earlier told me you could.
I can't swim. I just haven't in months, and I only did it once when I could breathe underwater with water potions. So,
Oh.
It's simple. You start off with doggy paddle.
what is a doggy paddle?
It looked ridiculous for a bit, like.
Oh no, oh no.
I think he's got trapped. He's got trapped. He's got trapped.
I mean, yeah, do you want me to try again? I'm really good at swimming, actually. I rolled a 17 to decide my fate.
I've never met such a flexible man.
I think
Oh, no,
Keep uploading.
It was quite incredible.
No,
All
man.
idiots. They're all
Impressive.
idiots. Just all of them.
I know. It's lovely.
Where am I?
One bolt. That's all it takes, Anara. I believe in you.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
I hate both
Some
of
of those
you.
idiots are my friends, thank you. If not all of them. Actually, all of them.
Hey, Kingsley, Anura is going to shock the water. You should get out real quick.
I'm not going to shock the water. I'm not doing that.
Do it, do it,
No.
do it, do it. No
I'm
balls.
not gonna.
No balls.
You know what? You get in this pool and I'll shock this pool.
You know they're connected, it's wood.
Do it. No balls. No balls.
No balls.
No, what it'll
Yeah,
do.
no balls.
Okay, what happens? What's going to happen?
You know that? Oh my god.
What's going to happen if I shut this pool is the electricity is going to run over the surface of the water. If you're under the water, you should be fine.
But what if we put you under the water?
Hey, here's a question actually. Kingsley,
What if I put you in the
wanna
water?
go swim along the
And
beach?
see how your electronics fare then.
Not electronics, it's mana.
You'll probably beat me.
Mana for
I don't
the
care.
theory.
I'm tired.
It's fine. Hey guys, we're
No,
gonna swim at
you're
the ocean.
there.
Have a race.
Alright, I'm not going to the ocean.
If you weren't incredibly physically stronger than I was, I would have punched you right in the titty.
Which one? The one I can feel or the one I can't?
The one you can, obviously. Oh, where are we go?
They're going to the beach now to race.
We're gonna go swim along the beach.
Oh, okay, sure.
You sure? You wanna come?
I always jump too far.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'll bring some towels with us.
I'm not getting in the water. Maybe, actually, but in the ocean, I can get a little bit in that.
Can I steal a towel from you?
A little bit.
I'm not going in the salt water. That's a terrible idea.
Ah, so now you won't go in the salt water?
Alright,
Why didn't you pick
it's
it up?
waterproof. It's not rust-proof. Very different.
My supervisor's swimming in the ocean.
Okay, fair enough.
Sure.
I really think you will quite enjoy it, sir.
Well, winter's rolling in, so the one's going to be getting colder.
Be careful of the fish, they always attack. Well, you're not going to the beach, right? You're not going to go into the...
Why would I not go to the beach?
Okay.
I should bring my clothing just to be sure.
I've decided to go into the beach.
Well, they say swimming is one of the best, like,
I will say the hot tub was nice. I might want one.
I was considering to figure out how many people were in the hot tub. I would decide how likely I was to freeze it.
We were at 6. That was the highest we got.
Good chances I would have frozen it.
That's the wrong one. It's this one. I went to the wrong one.
No.
I don't think it's actually that far out. Oh, I thought. Yeah, that's correct. It goes pretty deep. So, I think I'm just gonna take a lens of this gold. I will a bit. I think it's just gonna take off the time.
Oh, I think I just round. You ready, Professor?
Make sure Round's not drowning. Make sure Round's not drowning.
Don't worry, Professor. I'll act as a lifeguard.
No, I'm sure you will. Should we go out there, grab him, and buoy them to safety?
Well, that's not what lifeguards do. Not in Palvindor, at least.
Ah, right. Hold on, yes it is. Look at you. We perfectly buoyed him to safety the Palvindorian way.
Drag him through the bottom.
Swam away. You said, oh, okay.
You'd be surprised.
Decided to leave.
Be one of the first people to successfully say you killed someone across the ocean.
You know, I had a genius idea. What if on my helmet I put like a rebreather or something? Something that makes it so that I breathe a separate form of air. That way anything around me doesn't affect me, like poison gas, water, at least for a little bit.
They have a limited supply.
With limited supply, of
Probably be
course.
dangerous to do.
Theoretically, it would. Could put a tank in my leg. Not a large tank, but.
I mean, I was kind of asking for help and you just decided to swim away.
Oh, sorry. There must have been water in my ears I didn't hear.
Follow me, you're alive.
Sorry, that's not the right.
Don't worry, Raum. I'll save you.
Sorry, Rum.
Sorry.
I'm not sure he heard you.
That's fine. He didn't need to hear me.
Yeah.
I got the message. Thanks, Val. Although I wish not to be shot with an harpoon gun instead of as a form of savory.
Damn, that's a even better idea.
God, I should make a harpoon gun.
Professor, please don't enable him.
You're right. We won't do the harpoon gun. Just the poison.
I'm going to make you eat your
I was
glass.
considering just freezing a portion of the ocean if anyone started to drown.
Wouldn't they suffocate?
Where did they go?
They went off the left.
You still see them.
Never saw them again.
No, wait. Wouldn't they suffocate? If they're in the frozen part. If they were under it, that'd be worse.
I'm very skilled at what I do, Val.
You'd have air holes.
At casting magic.
So I'll take that as they will be fully frozen. Got it.
Worst thing ever.
They'd be fine. In the long run, they'd be fine.
I have to say, I feel like that's the most athletic.
That's fair.
In a long time.
Makes me feel like I'm
I can't swim. I can't swim.
No, I'm getting a couple of...
You want us to teach you?
I'm full of water.
No, thank you.
But be careful.
Undertow.
Electricity magic.
Oh, that too.
That's true, yeah. You've already been threatened, sir.
She do it if she
She didn't threaten them, I did.
Doesn't he look like
well.
or more?
I know, but I'm not gonna find out. So.
I mean, if you're
I'm just saying,
underwater, that's the thing. I
be
don't
as
really
easy
know what would
as-
happen if I would be... Oh, Professor.
It would be really funny. We might even catch some fish.
I am not electrocuting students.
I-
Unless they deserve it.
It is
In
a
which case, I
jest.
might.
I mean, when you shoot electricity at water, it usually disperses over the surface of it. So what would happen if you'd cast it underwater?
Where's the issue? It's salt water.
Hmm.
It's even more conductive than usual.
It's also a wider area, so it would probably die out quick. Depending
Well,
on
that depends.
how much.
I could just hit it with 6 or 7 lightning bolts.
How did Euro go? Where did Aqua go?
Maybe they turned in for the night. I think I recall them saying that they might have sessions. Which like where did Kingsley go?
He better be alive.
He's right there.
I literally can't see him. Oh, there he is.
Do you watch yourselves? It'd be in night time, the water's gonna get colder much faster.
What's that, Kingsley?
Going to go grab Tand.
I'm gonna go put a shirt on. It's cold out. Where do you think Taylor went off to?
I think he might have retired. I'm not sure.
I see.
The ground. Yeah, I got a bit tired halfway through.
I see. I was worried you'd been dragging them the entire way. Val. Hello. He had a letter from Sorelia giving him access to her shield. And one of her belongings as well, so... Come to
Very
collect.
well.
Mm-hmm.
Val?
His shirt.
Give me 2 seconds.
Yes, he was just at the beach. Feeling warm up already?
It's fucking cold out and I don't have enough body mass to keep heat.
Do you mind if I talk to you guys?
Sure.
That is what you're doing right now.
Well, I mean, you know, sit down and talk is what I mean.
I don't see why not.
Of course.
I just didn't want
Take a seat then, Abby. Don't worry, now Val, he plays, What do you play? I'm trying to think of a good word for it.
The guy who will shoot you.
Whatever you like. Exactly, he's the guy who'll shoot you. There. Perfect.
And fix your clothing.
And that.
I'm starting to realize that
You might want to take the shield off. Yes.
Yeah.
And the spear, glaive, pole arm.
Dang,
It's the issue with all these big weapons, you know.
You're gonna be so unbalanced.
Mm.
Yeah, it'll take some getting used to. I'll be straightforward. And usually it's the other way around where, you know, team comes for the unsorted. I want to be part of Lumen.
Right. Well, we've had our considerations. We are still considering now and discussing among ourselves about those fitting for positions on Lumen, and I believe at the moment the overall consensus, we all put votes into how we run things around here. Of course, it's all, you know, not everything goes through my say. So, I think you are incredibly talented, Avi, and I think you have a lot of potential. However, we also want to see what else is coming to the Academy. And we need to consider what can fill what we've lost and what we need. And I understand. You've certainly taken that shield. And, well, you've got a spear, you've got weapons you can make out of light, you've got a whole bunch, even a little bit of healing there. You're very versatile. And from a purely tactical perspective, you are a good consideration. But there will need to be standards that we put you up against, and prior considerations made based on the individual you are, or how well you mesh with our team. And so, I would like to suggest, Avi, that while I won't offer anything now, and this is not a promise of offering anything from now either, I'd like to suggest you spend some more time with members of Team Lumen and see what they think of you, and see how much of a good impression you can make over the next few days. And then, we'll tell you. All right?
Yes, I understand. Truthfully.
Regret's a strong feeling, but it's also one that drives us well. The same goes for loss, even if it's not death, so I suppose the right way to put it is focus those feelings into doing the right thing, into doing it for everyone else. I'll level with you here. When I first came to this academy, I was a little lost, struggling to find my way, and hell, I was even guided a little through it by someone. But now, since their departure and, well,
still don't want
since a
on the
few
team.
changes, I feel like I've grown into someone far greater than I would have been otherwise. So I suggest you keep thinking how you could be greater, Avi. Because there's one thing I'll always say, and I'll say it openly. You've got a lot of potential. All right. Anything to say, Val?
Purely from a combat situation, you're looked favorably upon, because you're a healer. We don't have one. However, a jack of all trades is still a master of none, unfortunately. So you have your positives and negatives, but as Tail stated, it's wait and see.
I want to ask you guys something, and be honest. How do you guys feel about the occult?
I mean, I've got nothing against it. I had a team captain who used it and had to sleep in the same room with them for a while in the past. There's some individuals in this academy who might have something against it, but I'd say our team, well, the majority of us are all very forward-thinking on the applications of magic and what can be achieved with it. I mean, have a conversation with Val and, you might question some morals here and there, but all of it's ethical. Sometimes.
Most of it is ethical. Most.
Exactly. So, if you want my perspective on it, Avi, I've come to realize that we're not here to fight each other or to one-up each other. We're here to deal with rift beasts. And, in the mindset of our team's advisor, Professor Nella, any means necessary is justified. If it means victory. So, the use of occult is fine by me. And I believe all of our team would be fine with it too.
There are limitations to that, of course.
Consultations. Right.
Necromancy and soul magic are parts of the occult, but not very well looked upon. It's also a matter of how much can the person hide it. We don't need people flaunting that kind of thing around.
Of course. The reason why I seem like a jack of all trades type thing is not because I'm trying to spread myself thin, but also cover a lot of ground. But I know that studying the occult can lead people down a very dark path if they're not careful. It just takes one careless glance away to just fall into that. So, before I start learning it, or truly harnessing it, I feel as though I have to learn the other elements, know what it takes to conjure all those emotions before I can truly have control over this. Sure, I'm able to manifest it, but I know if I learn a spell or two right now, I'd lose myself to the feeling. Just holding this in my hand, it's exhilarating, but I know it'll consume me. But that doesn't make me afraid of it. I want to learn it. It's a part of our magic just as much as the others, even if all it does is take away. But I don't want to use it for that. To just decimate, destroy. and consume. I want to prove to the world that a cult can do other things other than that. I want to use it to find a way to protect people, protect others. Something like that might be a pipe dream. But I'm gonna strive for this goal with everything I've got.
Well, it's always good to have a big dream to aim towards, have you? And I must admit, the approach of taming the occult by learning other elements is, well, something I never considered. I wouldn't, but it's interesting. I'm no magic specialist, so I will admit that perhaps it'd be something I discuss with Anura, or, well, you know, a fitting professor. Talking of which, have you discussed it with any of the professors, Avi, or are you doing this all yourself?
Nella knows about it, and Bellicosa knows, and
If Nella knows, I'm sure all of them know. It's not one for many secrets.
Yeah.
Especially about something so dangerous.
No, Nella would never keep any dangerous secrets. Well, regardless, Avi, I can see the commitment in your eyes and in your actions, so blatantly showing off your affinity for the occult in front of us. Well, it certainly changes my outlook on you from beforehand and gives me a clear picture of what you want to be. But I want you to come back to me in a couple of days and tell me what you want to achieve with the occult. I know you want to protect people, to assist them. But give me a finer meaning of that. What do you think you can achieve? In what situation? Will you use it to attack, to defend, or will you use it to protect entirely? Or perhaps something else? Think about that and get back to me on it. I'm interested.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, was there anything else?
No.
All right then, Avi. Good talk. I believe I'm gonna go get another drink.
Thank you for listening to me.
Of course. You have a good night.
You as well.
And I hope when I see you carrying around that shield in the future, you don't complain about its weight.
Yeah, I'm working towards that.
You've got it.
Thanks again for listening to me, Val.
Of course. I'm waiting a bit to make sure he gets some distance.
Good idea.
So remember when I said to be someone who can keep it discreet.
I know. That wasn't discreet.
That's our front window.
Yes. Point taken completely.
Good. If I had my gun on me, I would have shot him
Quite
twice.
frankly.
For appearances, of course.
Of course. You know, I'm quite surprised he had the balls to go and just conjure the energies of the occult between his hands like that.
Especially after we talked about all that stuff about it, yes.
Yes.
While his intentions are good,
Again,
I feel as though he does not have the intelligence to back up those feelings. That's the nicest way I can put it.
oh, I understand and agree. I just... it's such a shame. You know...
It is. He could have been a master of one thing, have all the basics down, and it would have been a great addition to the team if he was just a little smarter.
You can't mold someone to be smarter, can you? Well, I suppose you can. It just takes a lot of work.
It takes more work than teaching someone smart all of the things he knows.
You know, if he was chased around every time he used his occult magic, he'd probably never even touch it. Probably hide it all the time. I think he needs practical lessons.
Now he'd probably still do it.
You think? He couldn't drive in a sense to hide it all
Stubbornness.
away. Well, that's my point. I see that he's willing. It's even why I asked him to find out what he wants to do with it and come back to me. If he can do that, then I'll consider he can at least follow an order, but perhaps it's just to get what he wants.
He was the second
which is
in
the
command
issue.
of Aqua,
Sometimes
wasn't
it
he?
is that. It was, yes.
My fear is that we'll have too many commanding presences.
Perhaps you're right. You and Nora already get at my back enough. No offense, it's not a bad thing. Actually,
Oh,
quite
you should
enjoy
have
it.
seen the war games.
Yes, I only unfortunately saw small blinks of it.
Yes.
The most dangerous thing about a power shield when he's on your side. Someone decides to walk over and just put the tower shield on top of you by kicking you over.
Wait, that helped actually. What do you mean?
No, because here's the fun part. Stand up without losing your balance.
Good luck.
Can I just sit right there? It's right there.
Nope.
Stand up.
Gotta stand up.
It's
Look,
gonna be heavy.
if you
want to
wield that shield,
you're
like
gonna
I just
fall
said,
on your back again.
you've got to learn the basics.
The basics of standing.
Is it-
But standing is the basics,
Yes.
yes.
Useful
You
shield
need more
training.
muscles.
Also, did you
If you
allow him
remember,
to go
Avi,
into
I
my
had a
dorm?
letter.
shield on my back of my coattails.
Okay.
A while to get used to.
It was in a letter written by Australia, giving him access to the shield. Don't worry, I took the key out and let him in to take it. It's all fine.
plants from me.
I'm not stealing it.
It was one of her
I
plans,
know.
from what I
Well, they're
know.
my plants now. Okay.
Is this your
hang on,
coping?
let's deal with this like smart people. Let's deal with this like smart people.
Are we going to fucking do... Is this like a co-parent?
A flower, a single one.
He gets the plant in the weekend.
Yes, he can have a single flower. Yes. Yes, he can have it. He can have it on the weekdays. I have it on the weekends. Okay, there we go.
Wonderful.
What is today?
Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah.
You're just dealing with teammates and flowers.
Careful.
You're going to fall.
I hope you fell
I'm
then.
going to...
That seems to be the norm of today.
Are you going to try and sit down, or are you going to retire?
How's your day been? I haven't seen much of you.
Oh, I said you had to stand up first.
Yes, I accidentally overslept, but it's been good.
We had the sparring match, and then kind of just running around doing errands, and I learned a new spell.
I'm just waiting to see if he's gonna do like the most logical thing.
That's not
impressive.
I thought he was going to try and jump.
Exhausted. Do you have any spam mana potions?
Say them.
No, I do not.
Shame.
Rather excellent. I wish I could be as diligent in my learning.
Oh no.
Perhaps someday.
You might
Sitting.
want to take, your large pole arm off you.
Or the shield.
And maybe
It should be.
carry the pole arm in your
This
hand so
spell
you
is a
have a
big deal.
counterweight. Instead of putting everything on your back.
Not just that, but yeah, I was gonna say you could just detach it.
Be careful with it now.
Don't forget your pole arm.
It is digging into the ground. Sorry, I gave you that shield, and now you're making it all dirty.
Don't make me feel bad.
Right?
You'll have to clean it every day.
I will.
Do you know proper shield care? Do you have your polish?
I could teach you, if you need it. Well, mine's more ancient than
I would like some.
Maybe not maybe the best advice. I think Val can teach you everything you need to know about shield care. There's a lot of polishing of metal things.
You do?
Man, the fire looks so nice. Be a shame if someone fell in it.
I don't know what
Yeah,
you're talking about.
If you saw me, I'm sitting down.
Well, everyone is sitting down. I don't think falling would be very easy.
He's the only one standing.
Oh no.
Don't jump in the fire.
You never know. I mean,
Oh no! No, I'm
Val's
joking.
got that new shiny magic gun, and yeah, look, it's a new creation, right?
Don't do it! Don't do it, Val. You have so much to live for.
Listen, my big blaster rifle is amazing.
I thought it was a magic air compressing shooting.
Yes.
Heat gun.
It's an etheric rifle. That's its
Just use
name.
magic like a normal person.
No, you can't control me.
God, I wish I could.
Do you really want to be inside my head?
Actually, no. I don't want to be anywhere near that.
Did you think Zuku banter like this? No. Not at all. Unfortunately.
It's probably just Zuko
I,
screaming.
That's pretty on point.
I'm a genius.
Ron, if you had to choose
I just picked up that
which one of them was Zuko and which one was Matesh, who would you say out of the two is who?
Choose your next words very carefully,
Unfortunately, I was just going to say that I don't really know you both that very well, so I couldn't say exactly who of you would
doesn't even know
which role better.
Who's fighting?
Well, I haven't had time to put it.
How could you do this to my feelings, Lefron?
Okay. Oh.
I am heartbroken.
Well, if
Oh,
you'd like to spend time to get to know each other, I'd love to
More.
You seem to be buddy-buddy with our team captains. Couldn't see that.
Well, if you're friends with Tail, that can only mean bad things.
Yes.
As long as I will not be not have to listen to the sponge cake debate again.
That's why we're enemies, right, Val?
Yes, that's why we're absolute rivals.
Don't start it up again. I beg.
Wait, we've got a sponge cake?
That's
what I'm saying.
If we start this again, I'm leaving.
Listen,
I'm just putting it down.
when are we gonna tell them about cheesecake?
I'm gone. This is not happening.
Have you ever
Wait,
had
no,
cheesecake?
Please, I need to know about cheesecake.
I want to know as well. I'm very curious.
Yes.
It doesn't have cheese in it.
Make a cake out of cheese. That doesn't sound good.
There's no cheese in it. It's just called cheesecake.
Why is it
cream cheese in it?
Why is it called cheesecake if there's no cheese?
Because there's cream cheese in it.
But what if there's cheese that
Hey,
doesn't
guys.
have any cake in it?
Cheese can be
Luca.
made with cream.
Luca, I need you to explain cheesecake to these people.
What's cheesecake?
I had hopes. You said you were from Palfindor. But now I'm just more disappointed.
Instead of like
I
filling
well,
of like
when I was
fruits or
12, I
something,
went
it's
there,
got cream cheese,
but I spent most of the time in
like, you
the
know,
manor,
cheese
and then
is
never
made.
really got out a lot.
Kinda. Yeah.
Did you have
You know,
cake with the
'cause
cheese?
You lucky soul.
At the manor.
That sounds
and they put
disgusting.
some sugar in it. And
It's actually really
Well,
good.
lucky, no, I was kind of a, like a political prisoner, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's
Technically.
cream cheese. I'm not sure how it's made. Well,
It's still better than being in Palfindor.
What is usually put in a pie?
I thought you were from Palfindor.
Yes, I am.
Cherries.
Oh, we made a pie another
Is it
time.
really that bad?
We made
Well,
a
it
pie
depends on
once,
where you
but
go.
then Octavian ate it and we're very sad about it.
Oh. Oh,
There was
I
pie.
didn't
Yeah, I never really got out much there.
Yeah,
was,
we
yeah.
had to make
That
more
religion
fun.
stuff.
It's their darn religion.
dear.
They ate all the
Like
fun.
if you're from Western Palfindor, you're pretty alright. But if you're from Eastern Palfindor, then it's a little sketchy. And then there's Southern Palfindor. We don't talk about Southern Palfindor.
Wait,
Oh.
tell, wait.
Huh.
It's just the
I didn't realize.
Oh dear.
Don't even bother.
Good to know, I guess.
Tell Girons, let me give you a warning right now.
Oh, Birdie.
It's
Hello,
just-
Birdie.
Be very careful with your actions. Crows and ravens are incredibly intelligent, and they will let others know your face.
And they will remember you.
No, I've made a mistake.
You know, some might say crows and ravens are one of the most intelligent beings on this planet.
Last time I messed with a bird, it literally slashed me across the cheek.
Oh dear.
Hey, Betty.
This is what I mean about them. Don't attract it, just keep it away.
Alright, that settles everything. I must make you all cheesecake.
Make me a gun, so I can shoot the birds, like we said.
I'll make you
We agreed on
a
it.
cheesecake in the shape of a gun.
Remember, Tell, you anger one crow, you anger crows for miles.
I like this.
Should I just have some of the cheese instead of...
There's no cheese in
having
it.
a
It's
cheese
cream
cake?
cheese.
I feel
What?
bad for acknowledging the crow
But
now.
isn't that also cheese?
How do you
It's
make
got cheese in the name.
into cream?
Yeah, good question.
Someone else explain this. My brain is hurting.
I can't explain it, I don't know what it is.
Is this a noble thing that I'm too poor to understand?
Probably.
Fully.
Give a little whistle.
It won't remember my face if it's dead, right?
Yes?
Yes, it will. That's how memory works.
Even if it's dead, it can remember it.
I mean,
Yes?
Dell.
I have to make friends with
It could be a face spirit.
Mm.
Face spirits don't die.
Yes?
Oh shit, bird face spirits.
And
I
then
never thought of it.
every bird
You calling?
will hate you.
The world truly is doomed.
No, just you.
No, who for you?
Landed on my ball. I wasn't aware that it was sticking in that.
Where?
I feel like I need my weapons. I never learned how to whistle.
If you grab your weapons, they'll know. They can smell fear.
I'm not scared of birds.
You should be.
Lies.
Just moderately displeased about their presence.
He's just
in everywhere.
He's not the only winged thing here now.
Emma, do you know what cheesecake
Daddy
is?
said.
Actually, yeah, if you ask anybody, he's probably going to say it's KK about it.
Because she knows everything, because
Oh, Motesh.
No,
birds are intelligent creatures.
I thought you might have gone to bed.
No, I just finished with linguistics. I accidentally walked into the finals of a linguistics essay, and I wasn't even in that class. But I think I aced it.
Good job.
I'm glad to hear it.
Do you want some cheesecake?
Was Oriana still with there?
Yeah, Oriana finished with me. I was cheesecake. I was some cheesecake.
We finished together.
Wait,
See, he knows what cheesecake is.
He knows what cheesecake is.
I want cheesecake.
Wait, who doesn't know what cheesecake is?
I don't.
I mean, I don't know what cheesecake is, but where is Oriana?
Oh my god.
I know, right?
Why the three of you know? Okay.
Oh, it's more than 3.
What is a cheesecake?
It's like a fancy dish, right? It's like a cake. Or it's not a cake, it's more like a pie. I don't know why it's called a cake.
That's where you lost me. Fancy.
I don't know at this point. I've been
call it
in charge of the cast team members all.
It is rather exquisite.
It is.
We didn't have any cheese back in Kulani Isles. Not really.
I'm sorry.
Well, not the part where I was from.
It's not cheese.
It's fine. Cheese.
Part of the quest. Oh, there it is.
Right.
Cheese.
They're not cheese.
Exactly. See, you're getting it.
So why did you even call it cheesecake?
I don't know where she went.
It's off-putting.
Cheese, he says.
It looks like cheese.
I don't understand.
He said it was made out of
You look like cheese.
I mean, it can have cream cheese.
Yeah, cream cheese.
Damn it.
Yeah. It's like I used to watch the chefs cook it, right? So it's like cream cheese,
Butter.
like sugar, like a lot of sugar, butter,
Vanilla.
and sometimes vanilla and other flavorings, and then it's set to be firm, and then it's baked.
Vanilla's like a spice, right?
Yes.
Wait, so you heat up the cheese?
Got it.
There's no cheese.
Well, yeah, you bake it. It's a cake.
This sounds like a very expensive food.
I think there's an
I
ingredient
think we should
missing
just
in
put
there.
cheese on cake.
It's decently expensive. That's why I said the rich eat it.
Can we have like a cheese sponge
I
cake?
still
Is that
prefer
possible?
carrot cake, to be honest, but
I haven't
Cheesecake.
seen him
Sounds
in
gross.
quite a while, so.
Is that carrot in a cake?
That was pretty good.
it's carrot flavored cake.
And creamy.
That's all it is.
Oh. There's no carrots in the cake.
They had like one
Now,
slice.
there isn't. I mean, you can put carrots in the cake. It's not recommended.
So you can have a carrot cake with carrots or a carrot cake without carrot, but it's still a carrot cake.
Yes.
People make cake
You
out of
humans
weird
are weird.
stuff.
You just kind of call things all kinds of stuff. Even when they're not that thing.
Yeah.
Even like
And?
sponge cake.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna go stare at a wall and not fall asleep, or I'll have a coma. See y'all, have a good night.
You're going to fall
I'm in a
asleep.
coma.
I mean, maybe his concussion's gone now.
You saw how hard he got hit.
It didn't. I
He
just
got
saw how
hit
hard he was
very
falling
hard.
forward. Who hit him?
Oriana.
Oh my god, who hit Oriana?
Gallup.
Are you
Wait,
giving
who
each other
hit who?
concussions? They were fighting in the.
I want you to know Oriana went into a full sprint and tackled Gelub. I'm pretty sure their heads collided.
Wow.
I swear I heard a crack.
That's crazy.
I think all of them should get concussions to celebrate.
On hit. Want some cheesecake now? That stuff was good.
I could go for like a pumpkin pie.
We could always make it.
We could make
sponge cake.
But we need all the stuff that he said that's about, and I don't think we have
And a
that.
little more.
Like 2 of those ingredients we can get from the cows. Yeah.
Perfect. And Yuko planted cane sugar out by the waterfall.
Alright, who's ready to start milking it? Cows.
Tell I believe in you.
How do you milk something?
You'll learn.
You guys don't know how to milk a cow?
From the udders.
You grip it
I know
tightly,
the theory. I've never done it.
and you pull.
We never had cows.
Down. You pulled down.
I feel like that.
You pulled down.
Like that.
But not that. Never
I want
mind.
to go see the cows right now. I feel
No.
compelled.
I feel compelled to milk a lot. I like cows.
I like horses. I haven't seen a horse in a while. I don't know. They went off with the Noor, possibly. Hang on,
Probably went to bed.
Yeah, I know that.
Tell we both know they're probably not in there.
I know. I just want to look through and wonder. No.
Well, good night.
Good night. It was a good excuse to get out of there, though.
It's a great excuse. It works every time.
Every time.